before we get like into the shits, I just gotta say, Samurai Champloo was so good, bro.
Fire.
I was sick because you told me it was 27. On episode 26, it said last episode. I was like, damn. Elite Cap. I'm thinking I got 2 more. I was like, oh shit, like they really finna get to it. I love how, well, first of all, I don't know how Mugen and Jean, they just survive everything. Like,
yeah.
That last episode, I really thought all 3 of them was gonna die. I was like, that's gonna be the ending. Damn. But I like how in the end, like, Fu's whole shit was she was trying to meet her dad. She did it. Yeah. Like, Mugen's whole shit was he had never found someone he didn't want to kill, and he found that with them. Yeah. And then Jean's shit was he never had friends, and they was his friends. Exactly. So I like how, like, none of them wanted to go. It's all full circle. Yeah, they didn't want to go on the journey, but they all, like, learned shit. I thought that was hard for real.
That's I think this one of the shows where it's like it's about the journey, not the destination. You know what I mean? Because they got there, they met the sunflower guy, which is her dad.
That was like total of a minute.
Yeah, you know like they met him, he was damn near dead, and she was like, "Oh, okay."
And then he got killed.
Yeah, literally.
Which, first of all, the dude who was sent to kill them, they was hyping. He actually asked. He didn't kill nobody. Like he stabbed that one old man. Old man still alive. Oh God, like, bro, still alive.
the niggas that Mugen was fighting was kind of tough though.
Yeah,
that shit was kind of tough.
Well, dude seemed kind of crazy. Like he was cooking both of them at the same time. I'm like, damn. Like I thought he was really finna kill both of them, and then like they just allowed.
You remember?
I understand what Jean, like, maybe he didn't get stabbed in an artery or some shit. Like,
yeah.
Mugen right here, and bruh had hella explosives. Like, how is... I don't know.
But just the thing. On shows like that, on good shows, I'm not mad at a last-minute ass pull. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if the whole show was good, and then you just have them survive some shit just because. I'm like, okay, I can give you that.
They were like, let's fight, like, finally, and then the swords broke. I thought that was going to be it. Like, damn, like, they didn't even kill each other, but they both died.
Literally.
I don't know. I thought it was great, for real.
Do you remember?
That was like, I think it's like A tier, but like damn near it might be S low key. Like,
if anything, bro, we need like a what's between A and S. You know what I mean? Like we need something that's right there. I feel like it fit perfectly right in there.
That baseball episode, bro. That shit got me so.
Soundtrack
weak,
phenomenal. Opening closing phenomenal. Like
literally.
Voice acting phenomenal.
I love the animation.
Animation phenomenal.
Like, it's different. Like,
animation out of this world.
I haven't seen any other show animated just like it. Like, it's a little bit different, but it's, like, hard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of older shows like that, give me that vibe. Like, you haven't seen Kill la Kill, but Kill la Kill is...
That's one of the, top ones on my list.
Yeah. I feel like it kind of has the same animation of, like, Gurren. Like, it's just kind of...
Well, I think it's the same makers. I think the same people made both of those, yeah.
Aniplex?
Yeah. But I think, like, the actual people, like, who made Gurren are the same people who made Kill la Kill.
No cap?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But that shit is crazy. Like, all 3 of those just have that, like, 2000, like, 5, 7, hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just cold. It's just cold. Hard. That's one of them. If you haven't seen Samurai Champloo, bro, trust me, that's one of them ones. I feel like that's a show you can like even if you don't like anime. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a good show. It's a good show regardless. Mm-hmm. Great characters, great writing. Like, you can't go wrong with that, whether it's animated or not. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is just good, top to bottom. Quick anime talk for the intro, you know. With that being said, let's get the podcast started. Hey, here we go. This is episode 14 of the A&R Podcast. I'm your host, Big Glacier, a.k.a. Young A. Lee. Who else could it be? Right here, I got my co-host to the left of
Ronnie,
me, yes, sir.
a.k.a. Ronnie Hunch.
Yep.
I damn near should have left it Ronnie LaVouche now, but we leaving it.
You such a flip-floppy fan, bro. You such a flip-flop.
I mean, I feel like I'm a realistic fan.
But you like that with every team. You a Bengals. If y'all don't know, he's a Bengals fan. So he's been the main, like, I hate the Bengals. I'm never gonna root for them. Da da da. But then as soon as they got Joe Burrow, he was like, the Bengals, yes.
I said, let's keep in mind.
And Joe Burrow, have you seen the reports that he's actually ass?
They said that he hasn't recovered very well. But also, I've never heard of a.
In contrast, Trey Lance like a starter. That's what they saying.
I've never heard.
I'm just pointing that out.
A player, especially in the NFL, being game ready in 8 months off of ACL. I don't know.
Y'all already know what y'all. Like I said, bro, they about to give him the KD treatment, bro. We need you. Get out there.
Literally.
And
we didn't draft linemen to protect him.
They finna give him the KD treatment, bro. We need you. Go play. Literally. Coach, I'm not even fully. Go play. Literally, that's what they finna do to him.
Fucked up.
But like I said, in contrast, Trey Lance is looking like a starter. Black excellence, yes, sir. Follow the A&R Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Linktree in the description. Timestamps in the description. My social security number is in the description. My address is in the description. Everything you want to know is in the description.
Yeah.
Correct. With that being said, first topic. Isaiah Rashad.
TDE.
Yeah. Isaiah Rashad released his album last week.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say what was it, August 30th or August 1st or something like that, or it don't matter.
Shit.
The date don't matter.
Literally.
The point is, Isaiah Rashad released his album. This is third album. I'm not so in the past I haven't been that much of a Zay fan. Not to say that I dislike him, but just some artists that don't necessarily click like for you. You know what I mean? Like it's just some artists that like you can admit like, okay, this not bad. I can see how somebody would like this, but this not clicking in my brain. Yeah. I feel like Isaiah has kind of been in that category for me in the past, but this album is pretty good. I will say that this album is pretty fucking good.
I have been an Isaiah fan pretty much since he signed to TDE. This has been a long way. I want to point out the fact that it's been 5 years since the last
That's
album.
crazy. That's crazy.
Like, that's really nuts. And what I didn't know, I knew that he was having a lot of drug issues. I don't know. Do you remember TDE had even, like, said something about they had to sit down with him and tell him that if he didn't get help, they were going to drop him.
That's
I didn't
crazy.
know also, apparently, he had dealt with, like, homelessness, like, addiction, like,
how?
All that shit. Like,
how is he homeless?
I don't know, but that's what they were saying was, like, in this last 5 years, like, he's been, like, down bad, like, having to, like, deal with addiction and shit. And so I didn't know all that, but that makes the title, The House is Burning, make a little more sense. And for 5 years, like, after 5 years, you expect a lot, and I really like this album. One thing, too, I noticed, I don't know if you heard, but there's a few different songs that they put out that were kind of, like, meh. One was with Schoolboy Q. It was actually pretty good. But they didn't put them on the album, which I thought was kind of interesting, was they kind of threw out all these singles, and the ones that hit, they put on the album, and the ones that didn't, they didn't. I thought that was kind of interesting.
I think that Duke Deuce song, I didn't like it as a single. I don't think I didn't like it, but it was kind of like, man, as a single. But in the flow of the album, I didn't like it a lot.
I like it more now, but I still think it's one of my least favorite songs on the album. I think Duke Deuce, like, really, really outshined him. Yeah. What we were talking about when we were walking down here.
What the fuck?
Literally. Is Isaiah's best, like, he's at his best, like, with vibes. Like, with the lower, like, kind of lo-fi, like, just vibe, mellow shit. And so, like, stuff like that doesn't always work. I will say the one hype song that really hit for me was a song with Uzi. I thought the first time I listened to the album, I was, like, not ready. I was like, what is the Isaiah Uzi song going to sound like? But it was it. Yeah, that was it.
That was hard. I want to say my favorite song is either RP Young or Headshot.
Headshots is great. I love the song. I think it's called True Story with J-Rock.
Yeah.
Something about that one.
Jay got off on that. I was just in that
Something
car.
about that whole, like, the smoking on a funeral today.
Yeah.
Like, that flow
Jay
just,
got off
like,
on that. Jay got off on that. I don't know. Yeah.
That shit definitely hit. Kenny Beats was on this shit a lot.
Yep. The production, like I said, the production is good. Like, the production is good. Like, because he stayed in his lane. I don't want to say, like, stay in his lane. Not to say that I want to box him in. But you know what I mean? Like, I think this is what Isaiah fans, like, are looking for from him. And I think he executed pretty much, to a T.
Yeah, when we talked about this before on the pod, that's kind of what I said was, like, that's what he's best at is this mellow shit. I feel like the last two albums he was trying a bunch of stuff. This album was like he just stayed in his lane. Yeah. And I feel like we get on artists too much for, like, oh, they sound the same. Like, I feel like if you have a lane you're really good at, it's not a bad thing to embrace that. Like, and that's kind of what he did. One thing I wanted to say real quick is, have you noticed on Uzi's last couple features that have come out, it's like his vocals are way, like, more like raw, no auto-tune and stuff. Yeah. I'm fucking with it. I like that sound for him a lot.
I think it's just because on the last two features we heard from him, so this and Lemonhead or
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. I'm tweaking. What the fuck am I talking about? But
that song starts with him talking about lemon, so I can't get mad at it.
So this and Juggernaut, I feel like he's like rapping. Yeah. So I think that's the main thing. Like when he get on this little melodic shit, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like that's when he throw the autotune in. But he's actually like rapping on here. You know what I mean? So it's like there's not really a need for that.
Yeah. I just like the sound. I think it's interesting. I would love to see him do some stuff like that, like in his own music.
Yeah, and that's what I'm about to ask. Do you think?
I don't think he will though.
Based off these two features, do you think like he's gonna like do that sound on his next tape?
I don't know. Based off of the one song that he performed at Rolling Down that he said is gonna be on the album, no.
You don't think so?
No.
Have you seen any of his IG lives from like earlier in the year? Like heard any snippets at all? Like
I feel like I did click on them sometimes, but like I don't remember
he got
that
some
much.
Shit, bro.
He always does though. I was
Snippet
talking about this the other day. I'm kind of like trying to stay away from leaks and snippets more now because of Whole Lotta Red. Like, knowing like
literally
that showed me like, and my dad has said this, like he was a Kanye fan way back in the day. He's like, like the original College Dropout was better. Like I'll never be able to respect the same. I never understood that, but knowing how much better Whole Lotta Red could have been than what it was, like it made me like I feel like dislike it even more. And so in the future, like I don't want to have that same shit happen. Like,
yeah, I feel you. But it's like, I was talking about this on Twitter. We could really do a Uzi versus Cardi like leaks like versus.
Yeah.
I feel like Uzi getting him out of there. Not to say that Cardi don't got some shit, because obviously Cardi
I feel like Cardi's best songs like are leaks that haven't come out.
Damn near. I'm not gonna say best songs. Like, okay, so
he has hits that are leaks that haven't come out.
yeah, actually, like that
like,
actually hits.
Cancun, Kid Cudi, like damn, like
Arm and Leg, fucking.
What is the song with Smokey Margella? Is that just called Whole Lotta Red?
Yeah, that was cold too.
That was hard, yeah.
Yeah, he got some shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he got some shit. So do you wait? So even what I'm about to say, even Neon, even though he put that on the album, like he called it New Neon, but like even still, like when Neon leaked, it was like, oh, this shit finna be crazy,
literally.
And then you turn on the album and you get Jump Out the House,
literally,
like
Stop Breathing.
Okay,
like, okay, literally,
okay, Go to the Moon. Okay, you know what I mean, like.
Teen X, like I'm cool on that shit.
I like Teen X.
See, a lot of people like that shit. That I don't understand. I
like Teen X.
I will never understand like that.
I feel like the only songs I like on there, and somehow we got on a Whole lot of rap. but I like.
We be getting so far off.
Yeah, literally.
Crazy.
I like Teen X. I like. I Love You, I Hate You. I like Vamp Anthem.
See, I don't like that one.
I like New Neon. You don't like Vamp Anthem?
Fuck no. That production to me is too butt. It's too butt.
I don't know, bro. You might be tweaking. You might be tweaking.
I can tell you this.
Vamp Anthem is nuts. Nigga, the organ on there, like, yeah, bro. He really sound like the Count. That's cold.
I'm super cool on that song.
What's the last one I was gonna say?
New Tank.
New Tank is cool. New Tank.
You be the main one singing that shit. So.
I like New Tank, but it's kind of like ironic, like. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like how you like Zach Fox music. Have you ever heard some Zach Fox shit? Yeah. Like it's cold, but at the same time, like, you know, this is a meme. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I still like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I only like some of those songs you said. I also like Beano.
No,
I like more of like his
obviously Sky.
Sky,
of course, Sky's.
I like,
but Sky's also a meme though, damn near. He's literally on here talking about, I gotta know who you fucked in his house. Tell me who you brought to this house. Like, he's hilarious.
Well, what's so fun, that song does get me weak every time because the whole time he's talking about weed, smoking, and vibing, and then he's just like...
She just shit on Iggy for the whole second verse.
Like, bro, he just starts spazzing.
He just starts shitting on Iggy. He was like, yeah, that's not my best friend. What did he say?
I know she's a bitch.
Oh, God.
I know she a bitch. I know she not shit. Like, damn.
He was like, she my best friend, we not a couple. Nigga, you got a whole baby with her. Like, bro, Cardi is really hilarious for that. But that whole album is you know.
Yeah.
You know, it is.
We got way off.
It is what it is. We were talking about Isaiah.
I like that song, Chad. I like that song a lot, too.
Yeah. He got, bro. Let's see. Let's
look at the track list. There's a lot of good songs on here, for real.
Do you like
that
song?
For being 16?
Do you like the song with, with SZA and Black?
Yeah, I like that,
SZA got off on that.
Yeah, SZA. Yeah, she got off on that. That's true.
SZA, I love you so much.
SZA, Black, and Isaiah over some like Kenny Beats production is like, there was no way that was.
SZA, if you want to be the first guest on the A&R podcast, we can make that happen. We can definitely arrange that.
Yeah,
I want you to know that. You know, he put YG Tut on here. Remember him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That song, Chad.
Yeah. I
actually got a funny story about that dude. Do you remember? Did I tell you about how he personally tried to finesse me?
No, yeah, what?
On Everything I Love, bro. And I fuck with bro. You remember back in the day?
You showed me his shit.
Yeah, I love his first album. I thought it was really good. So I still follow him. I haven't really listened to anything by him in a long time. But on Twitter, he had said something one time like, I'm trying to help out my fans today. Like, anybody who DM me a song, I'm going to repost on SoundCloud. So I messaged it. I was like, I'm a fan. Like, I appreciate this shit. And he texted me back. He was like, yeah, bro, I got you. Just send me 25. I was like,
what?
Nah, I'm cool.
What you mean?
I'm saying, bro was on Twitter like, I will repost your shit. And then you asked him to, and he's like, nah, you got to pay for it. Like, okay, bro. Hey, literally finessing his own fans, but.
Nah, people pay for SoundCloud reposts all the time. That's the game for real.
Yeah,
niggas
but
play
I'm
for
saying,
SoundCloud reposts heavy.
It would be different if
You
he
saying
would
he
have
should
been
have
on Twitter,
advertised?
like,
Yeah, he should have advertised like 25 for a repost.
literally,
That's
not
different.
like I'm gonna repost my fan shit. Like, nah, you try. And the fact that a rapper even charging 25, like,
yeah, that's hilarious.
You know what I mean? Like,
25 is pretty funny.
So ever since then, I ain't listened to another one of his songs, but he was good on that song, so I can't be mad.
What You Said is also turned.
Yeah, that's a good song.
I don't know.
The production on that is.
Yeah, I don't know who. Like, I don't know either of the people that's featured on
but
this.
But they both did good.
Yeah, but they both got off. I just don't know which order they went in, but they both got off.
Literally,
so I don't know if it
I know
really
the
matters.
girl went crazy and the hook was good. So.
Yeah, literally. The Smino song.
I fuck with that song
great.
too. Smino's verse was really
You
good.
need to get on Smino, bro.
I have listened to Smino, but I never, have gone like really into it.
I feel like Smino is in that same lo-fi lo-fi lane as Isaiah Rashad, but in my personal opinion, I feel like Smino just do it a lot better.
That song he put out with Jid last year, was really good. That was one of my favorite songs last year.
Smino was really like that, bro. Yeah, and I feel like that's one of the features that really makes sense on this album.
Yeah,
Smino and Isaiah, like I said, they both do the lo-fi thing, so I feel like it match up.
Yeah,
but I just feel like Smino is like, one of them ones.
Yeah, I haven't really listened. I know coming back like on a long drive a couple years ago, I listened to a couple of his albums, but like that was the only time I ever really listened to him. So, and I don't remember which ones they were. So
you gotta do this.
One of the things I added them to the queue and
literally.
Just listened.
The last song, HB2U, that's great too.
Yeah, the second half I don't like as much, but the first half.
Yeah, I agree. The last part, the last minute and a half, I want to say, or something like that.
It's funny because on his last album, he made a meme about like how he's never been good at closing out albums. So I like that this song was actually like a good closer. I feel like the first song I feel like is good too. Like I feel like it's a good mood setter for the album. I'm really happy with it. Like I said, for me personally, it's probably a top 5 project this year so far. But with that being said, it's been kind of a top-heavy year. Like, shit like Tyler, J. Cole is, like, great. And then after that,
who else really came out this year?
For me, the other albums, I mean, I really like that Brockhampton album.
Oh,
I like
ESTG. Oh, my God. ESTG came out this year.
I like Polo G. I like...
Doug came out this year. Doug
Plugs I Met, too.
You want to hear some funny shit, bro? Nudie dropped the album today.
Really?
Deadass.
Didn't he just drop some shit?
Nudie put out an album. Nudie put out an album today at noon. Wow. On God. I swear on God.
Like a full album?
Nigga.
How long was Dr. Evil? I feel like that wasn't like a full album. So if this is more than that, that's kind of nuts.
Dr. Evil was 13 songs. 45 minutes. Let's see. Rich Shooter. 20 songs.
20? So Nudie just put out music. He on what? His future shit? Like
the cover art though.
Who is featured on it?
Let's see. 21 Laurel Harold. 2 Feet, somebody, Pee Wee Longway, Future, Gucci. He only got a couple features on here.
So he used all the good features for the last one.
I guess 20. I mean, who was really on the last one? 21 Herb. Yeah, I guess.
Those I guess so. More interesting to me than anyone you just said. So.
But yeah, he got a. Yeah, a lot of the shit really is just him. He got like 6-7 song stretches where it's just him, and I don't think that's necessarily bad. I like Nudie.
I mean, I like Nudie too, but 6-7 songs straight, just Nudie. I'll listen to it. I'm going to listen to it, but we'll see.
I think it's hilarious that he just dropped on a random Wednesday.
I think that's pretty funny too. I think it's even funnier that it hasn't even been, 2 months since he dropped last? Like,
man, Nudie. But the funny part is, now that I think about it, do you see this cover moving and shit?
Yeah.
Do they do that on Spotify too?
Well, Spotify has been for a long time, like, when you have the music up, like, if you press, like, on, like...
Have you seen the Uzi version? Let me see.
Yeah, I've seen
Apple Music,
if they just do the covers.
Yeah, if you don't have Apple Music, like, the cover, like, some covers are animated, blah, 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 and it's really live. This Nudie cover is like that, too, and it's cold. I feel like Nudie is one of those artists that really he really got his brand set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he does the Chucky evil thing, like the food titles, like he really got his image set, and he capitalized on that really good. I feel like that's one thing I can say about Nudie, as well as production. I feel like those 2 things, branding and production, are 2 things that Nudie knock out the park every time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's one of those. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't have much else to say for real. Like,
yeah, really.
Whenever we agree about something, I feel like it's always the quickest like segment. Like, just be like, yeah.
I mean, some shit is just good. Like, it's not really like when something is just good. Like, it kind of get repetitive when you just praise it over and over. Like,
literally,
this Isaiah album is good. Like, I feel like you can kind of leave it at that. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is good. Like, you should go listen to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just good. We talked about him being repetitive and like staying in his lane. I don't want to say repetitive, but like, you know what I mean? Like, staying in your lane actually works. You know what I mean? Like, there's an example of that. An example of it not working is DaBaby.
Yep, that's one of them.
You know what I mean? His dumb ass.
Literally.
An example of your style getting old quick is DaBaby. Yes, I'm tired of you. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I'm not saying I'm tired of you, even though I am. I'm saying the public is tired of you.
DaBaby getting canceled from all these festivals is hilarious.
Super hilarious.
The fact that it all came from the first festival performance after COVID, like, and my thing is aside from what he said, like, I thought it was super wild that he brung out Tory Lanez like right after Meg's
that was nuts. That was nuts.
I thought that was even crazier than honestly the shit he said.
Kinda,
like,
yeah.
Because he's like, because they just got into it on Twitter a couple weeks ago, him and Meg, and now he's like, hey, look, like, I got the dude that shot you. Like,
that was so
okay.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna lie, that was corny.
I thought that was super. And my thing is, I just think Tory Lanez in general is super corny and lame. So it's like,
and I don't even think he's
him
like.
Out, aside from that Meg shit is corny. Like, you bringing him out to try to press Meg is even like more like.
Oh God, just seeing just seeing Tory in general is an L. But literally. Then having him bringing him out on top of that, like for this specific situation, is corny.
Literally,
he was like, guess who got in this bear suit right now? Y'all ain't never gonna guess who it is. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know who this is. Like, you know what I mean? Because he been saying, like I said, him and Meg got into it on Twitter. He been like Ben said that, you know, just because y'all don't fuck with Tory don't mean I'm not fucking with Tory. He's you know, he made that clear. So in the back of my mind, I'm like,
Tory music not good. Like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't have any Tory Lanez in my phone. Even before the shooting, I never did.
I was thinking about this, like, when all this shit happened. I'm going back throughout his whole career in my head, and I'm like, has he ever not been corny? Do you remember when he was coming up them videos like, Drake, hop on a song with me, please? Like,
oh, man.
And then Drake wouldn't respond, so he started dissing Drake, and that's how he got famous.
Yeah, bro.
And then, do you remember he got in a fist fight with Travis, like, back in, like, 2013?
No, he ain't get a fist fight with him, but he was trying to press Travis, and Travis was like, dude, what are you talking about? Get the fuck away from me.
So I'm just thinking, I'm like, he's never not been corny, and the fact that people really be on social media defending him to the death, like, why are y'all defending this man's mediocre music when all he has done has been corny his whole career? The thing
is, now according to him, he got some shit that the public don't know about. Like, he can't really speak on the whole situation, so, you know, nobody really knows what happened tonight, whether he shot Megan or not. Nobody really knows. At the end of the day, it don't matter. I'm not listening to Tory anyway, so it don't really, it don't matter to me.
That's true.
But it matter to y'all. Y'all be the niggas on there arguing about. You know, they be on there talking about y'all don't support. This side over here is saying y'all don't support black women. Y'all blah blah blah. Violence toward black women is not a big deal to y'all. The other side over here is saying y'all don't even know what happened. Tory Lanez could have this and that. Y'all just going off her word, this and that. I'm sitting in the middle like, I don't give a fuck. Either way, I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I just feel like
if you was a
like Tory Lanez fucked up.
Now I don't want to speak.
It's no excuse to ever shoot at a chick for getting out your car, and that's what he did. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
So it's like, but my thing is if he shot her, regardless of the situation, there's no way it's like okay to shoot her. Like, you know what I mean?
And
like,
my thing is, if you gonna shoot a female, why would you shoot the baddest female out?
And the biggest, like, you know what I mean? Like,
if you gonna shoot a girl, hypothetically, if you wanted to shoot a woman, be honest. If you wanted to shoot a woman, why would you shoot Megan Thee Stallion?
And also, if we're thinking
like, bro, what?
Megan's like 5'10", Tory is what, 5'2"? Like, Megan's probably beating him in the hand, so he was like, fuck it, I'm pulling out the stick. Like,
what?
Literally.
Bro, that's kind of nuts.
I mean, let's be honest, like.
But even if Megan Thee Stallion is fighting you, bro, just take the L.
Literally.
Why would you shoot? You know what I mean? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
So that's the first part of DaBaby said.
Right. That's the first part. He said the whole homophobic shit. I'm sure by now y'all done already heard what he said. He said some shit about HIV. He said some shit about sucking dick in the parking lot.
Yeah.
He was like, if you ain't one of these niggas out here sucking dick in the parking lot, then raise your lighter up. And then his DJ was like, yeah, y'all niggas be suspect as fuck. Like, wait, why did...
Where did that come
like,
from?
Wait, what? Why is that the call to action? He was like, if you ain't got AIDS, HIV, raise your.
Literally. That's what I love. All the memes on like, Twitter, bro. Like all he had to say was like, "Raise your hands." Like, oh God, how y'all doing?
Literally, all he had to say was, "Fellas, put your hands up. Ladies, put your hands up." Like literally. He didn't have to say no extra shit. He didn't. He fucked himself up on that.
And my bad.
No, go ahead.
And what's so funny about it to me is that like at first like people were just like kind of roasting him, like you know what I mean? Like people weren't really mad, and then so like. The whole time, like, I remember people, like, leading up to Lala. He was supposed to be, like, one of the big names. I think he was the fourth name, like, fourth or fifth name on the billing for Lala. And they were like, cancel a set. And then Kevin from Brockhampton, they performed the same day. And he was like, damn, like, I'm really performing the same day as DaBaby on the same stage. Like, wow. And then he was like, all night long, he was like, tell him I'm out here sucking dick in the parking lot, like,
oh man,
saying shit. And then the next morning, funny. The morning of, they canceled this shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's when we get into the festival shit, we gonna talk about that. How he got canceled the same day as his thing.
That's hilarious.
I was about to say
now he's getting canceled. Hella like 5 or 6 festivals have canceled him.
Yeah,
now.
Literally. I was about to say another funny part.
Huge bag too. That's millions. Like 5 or 6 festivals canceling you when you're a big name is millions.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's not good at all.
Huge bag fumble.
I was about to say, so at first, did you see that he didn't? Okay, I literally be all over the place. I'm jumping to too much shit at once.
We both are.
All right, so he said the shit on stage. He got off stage like that whole night, and the next couple of days after that, he wasn't apologetic at all. He was doubling, tripling down on everything he said. He was like, bruh, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I can say what I want on stage. Shut the fuck up. Get away from me. Blah, blah, blah. He was like, I'm the real influence in the culture and this and that. And, you know, he was saying all of that. And then, like, 2 days ago, he released an apology.
Literally.
Them six festivals canceled him. He was like, I might need to.
His team was like, we're done with that shit.
Yeah, literally, yeah. He also said he didn't know Questlove is. Did you peep?
Yeah, he was like getting on Questlove, like, I don't know who you are, but you, like, he was roasting Questlove, like, that's crazy.
Questlove? Like okay. So he's actually like ignorant, like top to bottom, like actually. Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
And I think this whole situation is kind of reflective of what you started this off saying is like the public is sick of DaBaby in general. Like his first 2 albums was cool, but then he's never changed anything since. Bro, he puts out the same shit, same flow, every song.
And I know you remember this. Remember when? So we went to Sutton in the Water Festival 2019.
Yeah. And
that was the summer that he blew up. You couldn't go outside without hearing DaBaby. We walking down VB and every car that's passing is playing DaBaby. Literally,
people playing it off their phones, people on bikes playing him. Like
that summer, he was the biggest artist that summer. And in a short 2 years, how do you fall from the public's graces that bad?
And what's crazy is
how
I literally remember that year after Kirk came out, and it was good. I wrote an article and I said like DaBaby is like still gonna be cool. Like y'all are capping on his flow. Like he's gonna be cool. Worst take I've ever had. Written
wrong as hell. Literally.
And I just think it's funny that like it wasn't his repetitive music that did it. It wasn't like the Tory Lanez shit that did it. It was him talking shit for no reason that did it. Like,
bruh.
Speaking of DaBaby, I think I told you about this. We didn't talk about this on the pod. I was in South Carolina, right, hanging out with my dad and his friends, a bunch of 40-year-old white men. They were trying to tell me that last song he put out was good. The song that everyone said was ass.
The Krabby Patty beat?
The Krabby Patty beat. I'm like,
fuck out of here.
They kept playing that shit. I'm like, yo, I have been listening to DaBaby since his first album. This is the worst song I've ever heard by him.
Oh my God.
Come on.
He's just,
I feel like if he was like really still popping, I don't know if this shit would have happened, but.
I think that too. I think part of his downfall is people was waiting to get him the fuck out of here.
Literally.
They were literally waiting for it. They were saying how, well, keep in mind his past, like he's done a lot of shit in public and got a pass for it.
Yeah.
Like he smacked this one girl in the face in the club.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He spit on somebody. Then on top of that, he told them he didn't get that money to them little kids. They was killing him for that. What else he do? He beat some like random concert goer into a coma. Literally, him and his team. Like he did a bunch of shit and got a pass. So niggas was waiting to get him the fuck out of here, and he fucked with the wrong people.
Yep.
He fucked with the wrong people.
You don't say shit about LGBTQ.
You fuck with the wrong people, bro.
Like you say some shit like that, you're done, like,
bro. You fuck with the wrong people, bro. Literally.
In 2021, that's not the group of people you want to fuck with, because that's a group of people that's going to make sure.
Especially when niggas already waiting to get you out the paint.
Literally.
There's already been a DaBaby hate train going for months.
Yeah, years.
And then you pop out and say this, bruh, say goodbye. But let's see. So I'm about to read off all the list of festivals that have, removed him.
What you should follow that with is in another tab how much it costs to book DaBaby, so we can see how much of a bag he's lost.
Okay. So obviously, like we said, the morning of Lollapalooza, and Devin's gonna talk about his Lollapalooza experiences. He was actually there. You went what day? Saturday?
I went Friday. He was supposed to perform Sunday.
Okay, so he went Friday. He saw Tyler and some more shit, so we're gonna let him talk about that in a minute. But so he get canceled from Lollapalooza. iHeart Music Radio Festival canceled. Austin City Limits canceled. Governor's Ball canceled. Day in Vegas canceled. Like, damn,
these are all big festivals,
bruh.
Too. It's not like these are little like Breakaway that we went to. You know what I mean? Tiny festivals. Like,
bruh, Day in Vegas.
Talking about some of the biggest festivals.
Day in Vegas has everybody there. Literally everybody.
Well,
holy
in terms,
shit.
if you're just thinking about like festivals in terms of size, like it's Coachella 1, then Lolla 2. So Lolla already is a big deal, and then Governor's Ball is up there, ACL is up there. Like,
yeah, literally.
I looked it up. It say 100 to 150K. So he's losing 600 to damn near a mil just off that.
And I feel like honestly that's a low ball.
Literally,
I feel like that's a low ball. I feel like 200K for him for a show is a low ball.
Yeah.
He could have been getting that in 2019.
Yeah, that could be old. I kind of agree that it's more than that. So what I'm saying is it's like an M minimum.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
Is it though?
I don't think he's gonna get dropped from his label or nothing like that. I don't expect that to happen because at the end of the day, he is one of the biggest streaming artists out, regardless. So I don't think his label is doing that. Do you think? Well, let's just talk about him getting canceled from these festivals in a vacuum, right? So do you think somebody should be canceled from these or taken off these festivals, blah blah blah, for one comment that they made?
So I do think, honestly, in some sense, that it is kind of crazy. Like, for all these festivals to do that,
that's what I'm saying. It's crazy because he did a bunch of shit and got a pass.
Yeah, and they were talking about
this was the last straw.
A bunch of people get a pass. Like, people were even talking about like the shit that Uzi just did. Like,
what Uzi do?
The shit with Britney.
Oh, we don't even know if that's confirmed though.
We don't. But I'm just saying some shit like that is way more serious than what DaBaby did. I think the reason that the festivals are canceling him is they don't want him to make headlines for saying some dumb shit at their festival.
And that's honestly a fair assessment.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason. I feel like if this was at his own show, I don't think festivals would be canceling him. But they're like, if you're gonna do this at Rolling Loud, the first festival back from COVID, like,
fuck wrong with you?
What are you gonna say at our shit? Like,
even Chris Brown was like, bro, do the show, shut the fuck up, and get off the stage, bro.
Literally. And I mean, I know it's mostly because of that shit he said, but also it's like with the Tory Lanez shit, he made his set like a whole like ridiculous thing. Yeah. Festivals are like, I don't want you to come and use your set to do dumb shit like at my festival. Why would I pay you a couple $100K to come here and do that? Like, when you're easily replaceable.
He performed at some. He had a concert, I think yesterday or the day before, some shit like that, and the crowd was not fucking with him at all.
Damn.
At all. He was like, "Let's get the chant going." He was like, "Baby, baby, baby," and then stuck the mic up. Crickets. That shit was funny, bro. He's down so bad. Like, his perception in the public is in the gutter. Literally in the gutter.
Well, and like part of this whole thing is he's easily replaceable. It goes back to what you said about his music. When people don't care, like, you can be replaced with Roddy, Thug, like.
And these are people I would rather see above you anyway.
That's what people were saying. Like, all they did at Lala was replace his set. Thug was performing that day. They just moved Thug down. Bruh. That's all they did. And then they got G Herbo to replace, like, his time slot. Like, it's not that hard.
These are people I would want to see over him anyway, damn near, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
He's supposed to be at Rolling Loud, New York.
Shit.
Doubt it.
Shit.
Doubt it. Yeah, bro. Knowing Rolling Loud, if anyone was going to let him do it.
Yeah. He really shot himself in the foot, bro.
Yeah.
This is just an all-time fumble. Literally.
Yeah. I don't know if he will recover from this. It would take him releasing, like, one of his best songs, like, as a hit to do it, and I don't see that happening. So
I don't now, not to speak on his ability as an artist, but I don't think we getting much better than what we've already got.
I don't think so either.
Keep it in a complete buck. I don't think he got any more in the tuck. I don't think his talent is so otherworldly where it's like you gonna put something out that's like, okay, I forgive you.
No.
You know, because you know, like how many artists could really do some shit and then put out a tape, you'd be like, okay, I give you a pass.
Yeah. I mean,
like I want to say like maybe like Jay, Kendrick, like. Yeah. You're not that level, bro. Like you're just not. You're basically expendable.
My thing too is, and like you were talking about, you said, what'd you say, ignorant from top to bottom?
Yeah.
I have a feeling, knowing him, that whatever song we get next, he's gonna say some shit about this. Like, y'all try to do me like this. Y'all try to cancel me, and we're gonna be like, okay,
we tried. What do you mean?
You lost. Literally, we're not losing an end.
Yeah, real shit. He down bad. Let's see. Oh, you were supposed to talk about Tyler and shit.
Yeah, so I went to Lolla. This is technically I've been the last 3 because 2018, 2019, there was no 2020, so I've been the last 3. 2018 lineup was crazy. 2019 was very mid.
Meh. Yeah.
And then this year, it was 2 days I was good. So Friday was the best day for me personally. So I went there. I saw Polo G, Roddy, and Tyler. First of all, it was hella people.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the picture of the Lollapalooza like drone image, and it looked like the fucking Krabby Patty.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
It looked like the Bikini Bottom. It was hilarious.
So, like I said, I've been to 3. 2018, I think, because the lineup was so good, was really packed like this.
Yeah.
2019 was like it's a fountain in the middle, and it's a Lollapalooza sign. That's where everybody take pictures. Like, you could go take a picture, and it'd be cool. This year, it was lines to take the pictures.
Damn.
Like this year, like you couldn't get pictures and shit. Like it was crazy how packed it was. Shit was selling out left and right. I went the day after Zach bought a lot of his merch, and most of the shit he bought was gone. Like,
damn.
It was crazy though. They actually had a golf tent for Tyler, but the day I went, because it was Tyler's day, like it was like I couldn't even.
Yeah,
like
it's over with.
Yeah, it was over with.
That's one of the ones where you gotta walk up to somebody in front. I'm like, bro, I'll give you 40. Just go get this for me and bring it out.
Literally. So. I was hyped for Polo G. No one I was with cared about Polo G, like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, I was with Zach, Natalie, Kira. They don't care about
Caucasians.
him at all. But I'm like, it's in Chicago. Like, we're going to see Polo G at Rolling Loud. So I was like,
yeah.
But I really wanted to see him here because I'm like, this is his home city. Like, I feel like he's going to, like, put on. First of all, whoever is doing his set list, like, he came out to, you remember the song off the last album called Black Hearted? Why are you coming out to that song? Like, that's a sad, slower song. Like, how you, like, I don't know. And then he was doing the shit where he had his backing vocals playing, and he had a hype man and a DJ.
That's hella voices.
So it was just, like, constant yelling, like,
Jesus.
Literally. And the crowd was just dead, bro. Like,
yeah.
Dead. Like, even, like, Rap Star, like, dead. Like, I'm like,
wow.
He was like, this is the number one song. Y'all should know this shit. Like, people were singing, but nobody was getting hype for real.
Damn.
And he did some shit that he didn't do at Rolling Loud that I was happy about, but like he did Heartless. He didn't do that shit at Rolling Loud. Like, I was singing and shit, but I was disappointed. Crowd was super
dead for 33.
Super dead. He didn't do 33.
He did 21.
He did 21. Yeah.
Crowd was dead for 21.
No.
Impossible.
I swear to God, it was. I was really surprised by that. I just thought it would be. It's his hometown, but it feels like that was one of those sets where like people were like, "Oh, Polo G, I've heard of him. Let's go to it."
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel you.
He also had no stage set up. Like, it was a pretty generic rap act by someone who's still coming up. Like,
yeah,
I expect him to give better performances in the future. Now, Roddy was in his bag. He had a DJ, then he had a live drummer.
That's turn.
And then he had like a box like he came out of that had like a screen on it, and he had like these stairs, and he had all these backup dancers. So he's constantly walking around. He also, this is one of my big things with rap acts, is he performed live. It was no backing vocals. Like, he was singing all that shit. Like,
oh, that's cold.
If anything, it was like ad-libs or like harmonies. Like,
yeah.
And it sounded way better. And he did a lot of songs he ain't do. He brung out Mustard. He did all their songs together.
Cold.
Which I think Late at Night, I don't think he did it at Rolling Loud. So I think that was the first time he performed it live.
You like that song?
It's
cool. Yeah.
I was really hype he did Ballin'. There was a lot of songs that he didn't do at Rolling Loud. He did at ours. I was really hype about. Like, he did a lot of shit off his album. Of course, The Box was by far the most turned song. Like, people was really lit for it.
I would have been the most turned for Die Young, probably.
Yeah, that shit was heat, too. He did the song with Doug. I was hype he did that. But he did The Box. Everybody's super hyped. Like, it was one of the most lit songs of the day. Like,
yeah.
Of course, people were hyped. He left, came back out, did it again. Like, and what was funny was me and Zach were like, I'd never seen him not in a black tee in the chain. He was wearing like this Louis fit. It was hard. He left, came back with the black tee, came back out, did it again. And so everybody was walking away, but everybody's like walking around getting hyped. That shit was Roddy. Yeah. Roddy is really like that. I was really happy with his set. And then Tyler, bruh. Tyler
has always been a phenomenal performer.
I've been to a bunch of festivals. I've seen a bunch of headlining sets. This is the third time I've seen Tyler. Bruh, this was one of the best sets I've ever seen. Like, he literally made that shit like a movie. Like, he had the whole stage. Like, you saw the setup, right?
Yeah.
He had the boat. Like, he came out in like the Corsair like outfit, like with the bag.
He said some shit on Twitter like, that boat is actually my boat or some shit like that.
Literally. And then like he changed into like the suit that he was on, like on the album cover, had the hat and shit.
Yeah.
Did the Call Me If You Get Lost songs. He had this little cloud come down. He was riding in the air on this cloud. Like,
that's turned.
It was hard. All the shots they were getting, like, that's why I want to go back and watch the Hulu version, because the shots they were getting were like beautiful. It looked like a damn movie and shit.
Sheesh.
And so then he literally left, put on the Igor suit and the hat, came back out, did all the Igor songs like with that shit. He did so much shit I didn't expect him to do. Like, he did shit from Wolf. He did shit from Goblin. Jesus. Like, he did old shit.
He
like,
reached in the bag.
He did shit that he hasn't performed in years. He even did Yonkers, and he said he hate doing that song. So.
Didn't you say that? Didn't he do Tamale too?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
One thing that was interesting is he was changing all the lyrics to the old songs. He was not saying FAG no more.
Yeah. He know better.
Yeah, you know better. But overall, I mean, it was great. It was for my first show back from
Nigga
COVID.
spilled it out.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
Like I said, Tyler, this is the third time I've seen him, but it was the best time. Like, a lot of headlining sets, I hate what happens when, like, they just treat it like another show. Like,
Yeah.
Tyler was like, nah, like, I'm headlining this festival. Like, I'm going to make sure, like, this set is something special.
Yeah.
And so it was hard for real.
Tyler's turn. I'm not going to lie.
And then he announced the tour, like, the next day.
Yeah, facts. Tickets going to sell, what,
They're
Friday?
They're kind of cheap, too. The most
what they go
floor
for?
seats are $150. Floor seats.
No cap?
Yeah. They said the most expensive tickets are $40, so... Damn. And he only doing arenas now. It's just crazy to see, but...
Damn, Tyler really...
It was a good experience. It did kind of suck. Like, I'm in there. I was like, damn, this feels like normal life again. Like, I'm at a festival, vibing, listening to music. And then I get out, and it's like, shit's about to shut down again. But what can you do? Get vaccinated, crazy. But people don't want to do that, so...
Yeah, literally. We were just talking about how, like, the vax rate for, like, the country is, like, one of the lowest in the world, number one.
Yeah.
But then the vax rate for Ohio specifically is, like, one of the lowest in this country.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we're down bad. I'm not going to lie.
We are down bad. I just hope we're supposed to go to Rolling Loud, New York. We keep talking about that. We've talked about that, like, almost every episode since we bought the tickets. But
yeah,
I'm getting a little concerned on whether or not that shit's even going to happen.
I don't, bruh.
If it doesn't...
Don't scare me. Don't scare me like that,
after
bruh.
them payment plans...
Don't scare me like that, bruh.
They better at least be giving refunds. But
Hell
knowing
yeah.
them, think about what they did
knowing them, they're going to say, yeah, you just use the ticket for Rolling Out 2022.
Literally, and I'm going to be like, no, motherfucker.
Pissed off.
That's going to be tough, too, because then we can't resell them hoes either. We're going to be 500 down for no reason. I'm sick.
That's pretty fucking funny, bro. All right. I think that's the end of the music segment, right?
Yeah.
Everything is not good for music, so I think we're about to get into... You want to do Jujutsu Kaisen or the NBA?
Let's do the NBA first.
All right. So, NBA free agency started, I want to say 2 days ago at approximately like...
6?
Yeah, 6 or something like that. Or like free agency started at 6, but then you couldn't negotiate certain contracts for certain players till like midnight or something like that. So, free agency has been out for a couple days. We got some big moves. Yeah. Some teams doing more than others. I feel like the same couple teams is in the news like over and over.
Yeah.
Whether it be Lakers, Heat, you know what I mean? Like those are like the, you
us
know.
Bulls.
Right.
We've been, for us to be an active team in free agency, that's some shit I ain't seen as a Bulls fan so far. So
let's see. We got Westbrook to the Lakers.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's start with that.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing.
We got Melo to the Lakers, Dwight to the Lakers,
Kendrick Nunn,
Malik Monk,
Ariza.
Yeah.
Wayne Ellington.
Yeah.
Basically, like, the role players was all like, we're going to LA. Like,
yeah, literally. They said Kendrick Nunn took significantly less to go to LA.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough.
So, I want to start with the Westbrook thing if we're just going to start with the Lakers.
Go ahead.
So, I mean, when that move first happened, I was like laughing because I'm like, because the Lakers kept saying like, oh, we gotta make like a change, like a big change. I'm like, if this is your big change, like if this is your like off-season move, like I don't know, like
you think so?
You know, and I feel like anyone who listens to this knows I do not fuck with Westbrook even a little bit. Like I feel like he is a great athlete, but a mediocre basketball player. Like I feel like his decision making is so bad that I think he actually is a detriment to his team in close games and important games, especially down the stretch.
There's been situations like that.
And so I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? Like defensively, obviously he's going to be pretty good. Obviously,
maybe, yeah.
Transition, him, LeBron, AD is going to be crazy. Like it's going to be
bro, they're going to be so quick on the break, bro. They're going to be cold on the break.
But after I'm thinking about that stuff, I'm like, in the half court, though.
Yeah.
You got Westbrook, LeBron, AD out there, and like
who else?
The spacing is already pretty fucked up off that.
It's just the shooting. Like AD is like a 30% shooter from three.
He's not a bad
LeBron is like
shooter,
35, 36, but this is his best years.
Yeah, like LeBron, I'm not counting on from three.
Right.
Like Westbrook, I don't even want attempting a three. But like AD, I trust. But so I was like, I thought it was goofy. I was like, everybody like, oh, the Lakers are the favorites again. I was like, no, not after that. But after all these people they added, damn.
I just feel like
they're old as shit though.
Old as, oh my god, they finna be, oh my god, old ass legs, literally. Whole team. Like, I think LeBron is, no, LeBron ain't even the oldest player.
No,
there's somebody that's 37.
They were showing the ages, and it was like 37, 36, like 8 in a row, and then it was like 22 and 20.
Oh God, bro, literally.
Malik Monk and THT are like,
literally. So it's like LeBron is like 36, or somebody's 37, and it's like 36, 36, 34, 33, 33, literally. And then I think Westbrook is 32, and then AD is what, 26?
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like the last two players are like 20 and like 22 or some shit like that. This is an old ass team, bro.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I feel like just if we just talking about the Westbrook trade in general. I'm sorry, but Melo was the one that's 37.
I thought it might be.
I had to go through my memory. Melo was the oldest nigga on this team. But just in terms of the Westbrook trade, I feel like it's kind of dumb to say, but I feel like it's either gonna work or it's not.
I agree.
In the sense that like either this is going because like no. Most people right now is like, what the fuck are y'all doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so either they saw something that nobody else saw and it ended up panning out, or they actually got what we thought, which is Westbrook doing a bunch of stupid shit on the court.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I have no faith in Westbrook, but I think the biggest thing the Lakers have lacked, even when they won a championship, is somebody to be a playmaker when LeBron's not on the floor.
Yeah.
And so it's like with that, Westbrook obviously helps, and he's a really good regular season player, so I think that's good too. But like, I don't know, bro. Like, they traded some good role players. Obviously, they're like hauling in people, so I don't think that matters too much. I don't know. Do you think that this makes them the favorite? Like after all these moves they made?
In my opinion, no, because in my opinion, the Nets are still the favorite to me. Healthy Nets are the favorite to me.
Yeah.
You see they picked up Patty?
Yeah.
They saw Patty tweaking in the Olympics and was like, yeah, we need him.
When they're losing Dinwiddie, they got Blake back.
Dinwiddie is going to the Wizards, by the way.
They lost Shamit.
Shamit went to...
I forget where he went.
The Nuggets?
Maybe.
I want to say. He went somewhere random.
I don't know. I just feel like the whole Westbrook thing is like you said, it's either... I feel like either he's gonna have to be a really good role player, but if he tries to keep playing like Westbrook
ain't no role player, bro.
Like I'm saying, like he has to play in his role, not a role player.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like if he starts going back to the Westbrook tendencies, like he's gonna be like the downfall of this team.
You think so?
And the one thing that I keep forgetting to mention is like, think about their salary now. Like this is what they're locked into. Like. Westbrook, LeBron, AD, like that is their core.
And Westbrook
they can't do shit besides
next year. Westbrook is the highest paid on the team. Yeah, bro.
So if this doesn't work, they're gonna look real dumb.
Sheesh.
But
speaking of bags, though, Steph Curry, they got a bag.
Yeah, I just think it's funny because people were acting like Curry was really gonna leave. I'd never have thought at any point that he was gonna leave. Because why would he?
I mean, I don't know. Him getting 4 years, 215 is nuts though.
He's the first player to ever get 200 twice.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
4 years, 215. They say, and I think he make more as it go on. So I think next year is like 48. Then the next 2 years is like 60. Like damn.
Who else got bags? Trae Young 207.
Yep, Trae Young
got a bag.
They said
Luka's probably gonna get 202. So damn.
John Collins got a bag. 5 years, 125. I think.
What's funny about that is they said that day of free agency, they were like, the Hawks offered him that, but he still thinks he can get a max. And then the next day, he signed it. Like, okay, all right.
Everybody, yeah. So Wizards do have, damn, they gave him 3 years, 62.
So the Heat, I feel like
he picked up Kyle Lowry, also picked up Oladipo.
Well, Oladipo was already there. Did they re-sign him? I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like those are good moves for the Heat. I feel like the Heat starting five, like, I feel like Kyle Lowry just fits so perfectly with their team. Like
they got Kyle, Jimmy.
Kyle, probably Oladipo, Jimmy. I don't know.
Who are you forgetting?
Bam. And then
Duncan.
People were saying Duncan would be, but now, like, with Oladipo, it's probably, like, slow. So
yeah.
I don't know who the four is going to be. But even still, I think Lowry is a really good pickup for them. And I'm not even a huge Kyle Lowry fan. I
think
feel
Kyle
like
Lowry
that puts them back
anybody.
in contention, like, for – I don't think they'll get to the finals again.
No.
But I think
Eastern Conference Finals,
yeah,
maybe.
I think that they're one of those teams, like, up there in contention for that.
I think Kyle Lowry would have been a good pickup for any team that needed a point guard. Real shit.
Yeah.
I think he would have been good on the Lakers.
Yeah, I think he would have been better than
yeah.
Westbrook, for sure.
When the Lakers was talking about, like, it was clear that the Lakers needed a point guard, right?
A playmaker is what
I'm thinking they was going Kyle Lowry or Chris.
I thought so, too.
And I'm picking up Westbrook. And like I said.
I think that's the worst out of the three, but.
You think so? Chris Paul also just re-signed to the Suns, too. He got a bag, too. Which is crazy because he's 36.
Like 40, getting paid like $40 million.
Oh, my God.
That's pretty nuts for the Suns. But if you're
Jesus
the Suns,
Christ.
like, you can't just let him walk after you just got to the finals. Like, you
yeah,
know
I guess
what I mean?
not. Yeah. But what he got was kind of tough, though.
I feel like it's time to talk about the Bulls.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Go ahead, get your shit off, bro. Go ahead.
So we signed Lonzo, we signed Caruso, and then we did a sign and trade for DeMar. I will admit, I know you finna get on my neck, so I'm finna just get it off right now. I was not happy because it's 6 o'clock, 6:01, Lonzo 85. I'm like, damn, because I didn't want us to get Lonzo. I'm not a huge Lonzo fan. I don't really feel like Lonzo can be the starter on, like, a really, truly, like, championship competing team.
At least not right now.
At least not right now. And so I was like, 85 for 4 years. That's a lot for someone you're basically asking just to be a 3-and-D point guard.
My thing is, that 4 years, I feel like he's not, like, championship level starter now, but I feel like in 2-3 years he could be there. Because, like I said, Lonzo has the tools. He's tall, 4-point guard, athletic, great court vision. Like, that's always been his thing. Great court vision, great defense. And his shooting is getting better, like, visibly better, as opposed to somebody like Ben Simmons where it's like, okay, you're not even going to effort. Yeah. Lonzo shooting statistically is getting better as he's been in the league. So I feel like a couple years, he might be there.
So the reason that I was so upset, though, is that we never make any moves for real. Like,
right.
We just got a new front office. They've been a little better. So when I saw that, I'm like, so that's our off-season move is getting Lonzo. And I'm like,
you thought you was making one?
I was like, I'm kind of not cool with that. I was happy with Caruso. I think he's a good backup. They didn't really pay him that much.
Right.
Like, so I was like, I'm cool with that. DeMar, for me, came out of nowhere. I really thought DeMar was going to the Clippers.
Really?
That's really where I thought it. They said it came between the Clippers and the Bulls. And I was like, if he wants to compete, he's going to go to the Clippers because now the Clippers need somebody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kawhi's hurt. Like, the Lakers just got Westbrook. Like, nah, he came to Chicago. Like, and we got him for Thad Young and
Laurie?
No, we kept Laurie. We were able to keep Laurie. Yeah, we got him for Thad Young and Aminu.
Oh yeah.
In a first, I think. And
I thought y'all was getting Laurie off. I think I swear I read that in the trade that y'all was getting Laurie off.
People thought that, but we were able to keep Laurie, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
So our starting five now is going to be Lonzo, Levine, Patrick Williams, DeMar, and Vooch. I'm pretty happy with that.
That's not bad.
I'm very happy with that. I think that we'll make the playoffs for sure. We'll probably be a first-round exit team, but
No, I don't think so. Not in the East, no.
Making the playoffs for us.
I see y'all making the semis.
Deal. I think it's possible to get to second round, but
and it depends who y'all run into.
Even still, I'm really happy with it. I feel like this takes a ton of pressure off of Levine.
Yeah.
Because like DeMar has also made like huge strides as a playmaker. Like he averaged like 7 assists last year.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy with the direction we're going in. Like I said, I was really mad about Lonzo when it happened because I still feel like it was an overpay, but I thought that was going to be it. I feel like in conjunction with the other people we have, like we've moved up in the East significantly, which is the whole point. So,
do y'all think if y'all run into the Knicks in the East with Kemba, by the way, Knicks picked up Kemba and Fournier and D Rose.
Huge overpay to Fournier, by the way. 80 mil for Fournier.
That's kind of tough.
We paid DeMar 85.
Hey, bro.
Okay.
Some of these NBA players have amazing agents.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not worried about the Knicks for real.
Really?
I feel like the Knicks are a good regular season team.
Okay, so what about you not worried about the Sixers? They just picked up Andre Drummond, nigga. Huh?
As a backup.
You ain't worried about the Sixers
Isn't
with
that
Drummond?
So funny. You were talking mad shit about Drummond being good. He just signed the minimum to be a backup.
Hey.
Like,
no, okay. You gonna get this I'm a Drummond stan like narrative off so bad. I was never saying that Drummond is really live like that. I was just saying that if he does what he's supposed to do, he can be useful. That's all I was saying. He didn't do it though. He didn't do it.
And look at what it cost him.
Yeah, literally. But the funny thing is, he was on Instagram. Somebody posted a picture on Instagram, and they was like re-signed to the veteran minimum to the Lakers. And he was like, "You drunk?" And then went and signed for the minimum on the Sixers.
Literally, that's pretty funny. You think the Sixers are gonna get rid of Ben? I thought he'd be gone by now. Now I think he's gonna stay.
Bruh, the Sixers, the Sixers,
asking too much.
The Sixers tried to. They sent us a trade, and we was like, "Get the fuck out of my face."
6 first-round picks. Like, who do they think Ben Simmons is?
They tried to get hella picks, and they tried to take like Wiseman and somebody else for Ben. Like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
Why would the Sixers even want Wiseman? I don't.
They offered some bullshit, bro. And Joe Lacob was like, "No, point blank, period, no." What's wrong with them?
So I wanted to talk. We talked about a lot of teams who have done shit. Kind of going off that, like teams who haven't done shit. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all haven't done anything.
Joe Lacob says that he thinks our team is, pretty much good enough. I mean, we have Wiggins.
Good enough for what?
To compete.
To lose in the second round? Like,
no. Curry just came off a damn near MVP season.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond is coming back. Obviously, Draymond is, of course, the anchor. Even though he barely effective on offense, but it is what it is. Klay is coming back. I think a lot of this depends on the form Klay comes back in.
In my opinion, from an outsider's perspective, y'all having those 2 first-round picks, Wiggins and Wiseman, and if y'all having all of those, and if y'all keep those and go into the beginning of the season with that,
we was trying to pull Bill, but I think we was trying to pull Bill, bro. But I think Bill just want to stay in DC.
Yeah,
we was trying to pull Bill. So they were saying that we were either going to make a big trade before the draft, or it wasn't going to come at all. That was the thing. We were shooting for, I think, 2 stars like before the draft, and we couldn't work it out. So I think we did them taking those 2 picks. We got Kuminga, and
but y'all don't need young players. That doesn't match the timeline. So I feel like from an outsider perspective, y'all are not having a good offseason. With the stuff y'all have, y'all could have at least got off Wiggins. Y'all could have at least got off Wiggins and Wiseman.
I mean,
if y'all wanted to use those picks,
I feel like us not doing nothing is better than y'all picking up Tony Snell, Cody Zeller, and Norman Powell.
I was about to talk about that. Yeah, the Blazers are smoking, bruh. What are they on, bruh? What are they?
Us doing nothing is better than picking up Tony Snell. Fuck out of here.
What are they doing? Dame said, "I need help," and they went and got Tony Snell, Cody Zeller, and Ben McLemore.
Norman Powell. LOL.
Are y'all hearing this? Y'all understand what I'm saying?
And y'all got Norman on a 5.
Don't say y'all, because I'm only a fan of
It's Dame. Y'all!
I'm only a fan of Dame, and at this point,
when the Portland Trailblazers is on TV, do you root for them?
Because of Dame, yeah.
That's not the question I asked. When the Portland Trailblazers are on TV, do you root for them? Yes or no question?
Yes.
Okay, then it's
but
y'all.
But not next year, because it's time for Dame to get the fuck out. If I'm Dame, they said that they are not talking about it at all while he's at the Olympics. They said that they're going to have a discussion when he comes back.
Fucked up.
But Dame said, get me help, if I leave to the Olympics, I say, get me help. I come back to Tony Snell, Cody Zeller. After hiring Chauncey and not telling me, after I dropped 55 to lose to an injured team, gone. Out of here. But the thing that I'm concerned about.
Real shit, though. Go ahead.
The thing that I'm concerned about is they said that his number one team was Knicks. And they just got Kemba. So now I'm like, the only team left that I think makes sense, Sixers are looking to get off Ben. Dame might leave. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Besides for that, I don't know. Dame got to get out of there, bro. Their front office is shit, bro.
They was trying
Are
to say
you seeing this?
Yeah, they was trying to say that he's a future Buck.
A Buck?
They were trying to say that Dame is going to be a future Buck.
But why would the Bucks make a trade after they just won the championship?
Who knows, bro?
They would have to get off of Chris.
NBA Twitter literally just like put jersey. Shit. They literally just put jersey swaps up and just like hope for the best. Literally.
Like, I was really hoping Dame to the Knicks because I might be living in New York. I'm like, my favorite player go there. Like,
Dame in New York will be, Dame in New York will be gas.
And like with how good defensively they are, like with Tibbs, I'm like that would be lit for real.
Yeah,
but
literally.
They I guess wanted Kemba. So. But yeah,
it is
who
what
else
it is.
Ain't doing shit.
I mean,
the Celtics literally got Josh Richardson. They lost Fournier and got Josh Richardson, and that's all they've done. So
the Jazz picked up Mike Conley again. They got Eric Pascal, like I said, and they got Whiteside.
The Jazz, I feel like, are goofies. Like, so they're locked into Conley, D. Mitch, and Rudy as their main three. Like, if that couldn't do it this year with all the injuries.
Oh, also, this is funny. They was talking about us getting Ingles. No cap.
That would fit. That would be a good pick for y'all.
No cap.
I'm just saying, if the Jazz couldn't do it this year when they were the number one seed with all these injuries, they lost to the Clippers with no Kawhi. Like, and y'all are finna lock yourself into that. The Jazz are clowns to me. But.
Oh my god. Also, the New Orleans Pelicans pretty much aren't doing shit either.
Oh, yeah. They got rid of Steven Adams, which, I mean, good for them, I guess.
They picked up Devontae Graham.
Oh, yeah. That was their replacement for Lonzo. How long till Zion leaves? People are saying...
I think Zion want to stay in New Orleans because his little nasty ass... Did you see that video?
Yes.
So Zion apparently like white women. And there's nothing wrong with... Well, I'm lying. There's something wrong with liking white women. But Zion likes white women. I'm not going to chastise him for that. But he was in some girl like Snapchat like, hey, you still want a link? And like she left him on red and some old shit. I'm like, Zion, you are too rich and too young to be this down bad. Literally.
I saw that. But I've heard shit
I think
that he's already unhappy. And look at like
they were saying that his family is like, bro, get the fuck out.
Valanciunas, him, Brandon Ingram, and Devontae Graham, like,
oh my god,
you're not making the playoffs in the West.
Jesus,
like,
yeah,
you're not
literally.
even coming close. Like,
you that's an 11 seed team.
Yeah, literally, you're not even gonna make the play-in. And the Grizzlies made the playoffs the first 2 years.
John them go get in.
Well, I do think that was stupid of the Grizzlies on their part. Why would they get rid of Valanciunas for Steven Adams and Bledsoe? Like, those are two literally like bums.
I think Steven Adams is a good pickup.
I don't think Steven Adams is good.
Over Valanciunas?
Valanciunas, I think, is definitely better. That's why it's obvious that he's better because they had to do a 2-for-1, basically.
I don't know,
I feel like Valanciunas can shoot better. I feel like he's just better. Adams is literally like run, jump, and dunk. That's it. Like, that's it. He's not doing anything else. Him, like, I don't know. I guess him next to Jaren Jackson is better than him next to Zion, but think about the spacing the Pelicans really had last year. Bledsoe, Lonzo, Zion, and Steven Adams.
Literally zero shooting.
Like, bro.
Literally zero shooting. Literally zero.
In 2020 and 2021, NBA team like that is like, wow. Y'all don't have one shooter.
That's not like a 04 team.
Literally.
What the fuck is going on here?
I damn near feel bad for Zion, but
when Zion is ready, he gonna go to fucking LA and get a max. So I'm not that worried about him. Speaking of people getting fucked out of money though, or speaking of somebody wanting a max, I was gonna bring up this ScarJo Disney shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
You haven't heard about that at all?
Nothing. Zero.
All right, let me read it to you. So here we are. Scarlett Johansson sues Disney for breach of contract over Black Widow release.
I did hear about this. When you kept saying ScarJo, I didn't know what that fucking meant. It's Scarlett Johansson. Why couldn't you just say that, bro?
That's her name, ScarJo. Is that not her name? That's literally what everybody call her.
I've never heard that before. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, I have heard about this.
So it says, Disney's decision to release Black Widow on Disney Plus at the same time it hit theaters has sparked a legal battle with Scarlett Johansson, the actress tasked with playing the Marvel superhero. In the lawsuit filed Thursday in Los Angeles Superior Court, attorney for Johansson. Let's see. Attorneys for Johansson alleged that the star's contract was breached when the studio opted to not debut the film exclusively in theaters. A move they claimed depressed ticket sales for the Avengers spinoff. Much of Johansson's compensation was tied to the box office performance. If it hit certain benchmarks, bonuses would kick in. It says Disney intentionally induced Marvel's breach of the agreement without justification in order to prevent Miss Johansson from realizing her full benefit. Blah blah blah. Basically what happened is, let me read you these numbers actually first. Okay, so on July 9th, Black Widow set a pandemic era box office record with 80 million debut in America, an additional 78 million overseas, also pulled in 60 million on Disney Plus. Ticket sales steeply declined in subsequent weeks and currently stand at 319 million globally, which seems like a lot, right?
Yeah.
Putting Black Widow on track to be one of the lowest grossing Marvel movies of all time.
Wow.
Okay. So basically she's saying that okay, so in the contract it says, we're going to release this in theaters, and based off box office, if it hits certain marks, you're going to get certain bonuses, right?
Yeah.
Last minute they say, fuck that, actually. We going to put this shit on Disney Plus, and that's it.
Yeah.
So she's saying she got fucked out of over 50 million.
Yeah. I think that's true, probably.
And do you know what Disney's stance is?
What?
Who gives a fuck?
I feel like literally, that's always Disney's stance.
Disney is like, okay, and
Disney,
literally,
like, for being like a company that originated with like kids cartoons, like Disney is really be on like evil demon time shit.
Hey.
Like, they do not care, bruh.
Let's see.
They literally do not care. This shit is like really crazy. Like,
Disney is such a scumbag company.
They were just like, fuck it. We're gonna make sure that this movie makes as much money as it possibly can for us. Like, we don't give a fuck about her. Like,
yeah. So it says the Wall Street Journal, which broke the news of the lawsuit, reports that sources close to Johansson estimate that the decision to release the film concurrently on Disney Plus resulted in 50 million in lost bonuses. God, Jesus Christ.
Imagine bonuses being worth 50 mil.
Let's read Disney's Let's read Disney's statement. Let's see. Damn, can I find this shit? Hey yo. Am I cool?
Put the fucking Jeopardy music over you looking for.
Yeah, literally. All right. Here we go. All right. So Disney says there is no merit whatsoever to this filing. The lawsuit is especially sad and distressing in its callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Disney saying this. Disney is basically saying this pandemic got everybody fucked up. So you asking for more money is sad. That's what Disney told her when they fucked her out of money.
But Disney, made that move to make themselves more money.
Bro, Disney is using the pandemic to play the victim.
Yeah, literally. Well, my thing is, then from her side, my rebuttal would be, then why was my contract only tied to movie theaters?
Like, oh God. She tried to, so they said that she tried to go back and restructure her contract, and it was like, no. They literally said no and told her to move. Bye. We still gonna put this shit on Disney Plus.
Super crazy, bro.
Just debo her out of 50 M's. Like, damn.
This is just like what Disney is, bro. Like, Disney is literally like, I've been saying this. I've been told you. I've fucking made a project about this. Like, Disney is a monopoly.
Yes.
Like, Disney is a monopoly.
And this is what I'm laughing about. They have a monopoly on content, top to bottom.
Literally.
You can't, bruh. They have a monopoly on content and got the nerve to say, this is sad in the midst of the pandemic. What? Oh my god.
I just don't even know what to say. It's like she got fucked and they're just trying to make it even worse.
It says the company went on to state that the star has already received $20 million for her work and argued that the release of Black Widow on Disney Plus with Premier Access has significantly enhanced her ability to earn additional compensation. Disney did not provide any information about whether or not Johansson's pact was renegotiated. Bruh, she is down bad.
The thing that's always concerning too is whenever anyone, obviously she's an actress with hella bread, but when anyone goes up against a big corporation, it's like all Disney has to do is keep stalling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Disney got the money. They don't care. Like, they finna just keep doing this. Before they finna pay her, they would rather pay millions in court fees before they pay her any more money.
Well, the thing is, they were saying that this is going to embolden other actors to actually, like, start suing these companies.
Yeah.
Because this has happened to a couple other people. I want to say Gerard Butler, who's an actor. He just sued Warner Brothers or somebody like that. He sued some huge company because they did the same shit to his movie. Other people like these, bruh, this shit is crazy.
It's just you got to really think about how crazy this is because
Disney
this is
really told her
specifically a Disney problem.
Yeah,
like this could not be any other like company's issue because Disney is the only one that can be like, fuck it, we want to put this movie on our streaming too.
Oh god.
I mean, I guess Warner with HBO Max could probably do the same shit.
Yeah,
but like they are just crazy sad.
But HBO Max movies are like marketed as coming out on HBO Max too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like her shit was supposed to be simply just theaters.
Yeah, I remember the ads saying only in theaters.
Her shit was supposed to be in theaters, and then last minute they was like, actually, nah.
Yeah, last minute they was looking at like graphs and shit and numbers. They was like, wait, we finna make that much more? Fuck it. Like
they said they made $60 million off just Disney Plus.
So and they're mad she's asking for more money. Like you can't ask for money during the pandemic. Meanwhile, we're reeling in like. Bruh. 60 mil like off of fucking you over.
My thing is I don't think they're gonna have to work with her no more anyway because she's dead in the Marvel universe.
Literally.
And this is her like solo movie, so I don't think she's gonna be in shit else. So basically they telling her, we don't have nothing else to do with you. Get away from me.
Literally.
We paid you your $20 million. Bye. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Here, bro, take this little 20 and that's it.
Exactly.
That's one of those things where like big companies always paint that narrative where it's like, and this also happens in sports, where they paint like the talent out to be ungrateful because they're asking for their worth. So it's like, okay, we gave her $20 million, like she should be happy with $20 million.
Well, it's like the whole
even though y'all made $319 million off this shit and she was supposed to get this much more, they saying we gave you your $20 million, like get away from me. Even though she's worth way more than that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
This is like you were just saying, this is almost like the college like athletes getting paid discussion. Yeah. It's like they should be grateful they're getting a free education. Like,
oh my god, I hate
you're
that.
Making millions off argument. Our likeness. Like, I mean, obviously that's finally fixed, but
bruh,
it's always great to see that like in sports, like in all this different shit, we're finally starting to see like individuals have power over companies.
Yes.
So like I hope that
I've been saying this, bro. Players literally have all the leverage.
Yeah,
players have the leverage, literally. Players, actors, whatever, they have the leverage. You know what I mean? If the stars, but this is the thing. A lot of like the lower guys in the league like probably can't afford to just like not come in, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they can't afford to skip OTAs. They can't like Aaron Rodgers. They can't afford to just skip out on shit. So it's different for them. But I'm saying the stars, like if all the stars in the NBA say, okay, for the sake of the whole league, for the sake of everybody getting fair pay, we not playing until this happened, and this happened.
Yeah, I mean, they've done it before.
Like, you remember, right, the Bucks shit during the bubble, like all of that. So it's like they could do that and it will make a huge impact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
I feel like we see that during our lifetime. No, I feel like just in general, like athletes. And we talked about this, how like the workers' revolution, quote unquote, is coming. Like, even like
this is part of it.
Yeah, this is part of it, right? Like realizing your worth and not being afraid to go up to these companies. Like, bro, you trying to fuck me over? I'm not going for that at all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Even if it's not about money, like even prioritizing your mental health, like you said, like Naomi and Simone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, should we talk about this Simone shit for a second?
I don't know. What do you think?
Quick Simone take. All these people that's talking about her being a quitter and her this and that, like, these are people that have, I'm talking about not an ounce of athleticism in their bodies. None. never competed at the high level of anything, sitting here telling her that she's a quitter because she feels like she's not ready to compete in the Olympics. Like, this is the greatest person to ever do a flip, ever. Point blank, period. The greatest gymnast ever on earth, ever. And you're telling her that she's a quitter.
It's just...
What?
Like you said and like we've talked about, it's just disregard for mental health, I feel like.
Literally.
It's like all those people who are saying that shit, like, have you ever had, and they have, a day, like, so bad that you don't want to go to work? If the answer is yes, then you need to get off her ass. Like,
see, but the thing, they respond to is like, oh, but I'll still go and I trudge through it, da-da-da. I'm like, the point is you don't have to do that, bro. Like,
exactly.
You're a slave for that. You're a slave for that. You know what I mean? Like, you're putting these companies over your health and stuff. You're the one taking the L for that. Yeah. Not this person that's prioritizing themselves. You're the goofy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're the one suffering for $10 an hour or whatever the fuck it is. Like,
literally.
It's so funny. Like, I love that we've gotten to the point where, like, people flexing, like, I work this many hours. Like, that's not a flex.
Literally.
Like, you're telling on yourself. Like,
you're telling on yourself.
Like, literally. You're working more.
You're literally announcing that you're a slave. Hey, everybody, I'm a corporate slave. That's what you're saying. Life is fucking crazy, bro. Niggas need their ass beat. Speaking of getting motherfuckers in their ass beat, fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, bro.
I was wondering where you're finna get to that.
Look, bro. Nobody on this show has a pass. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
Nobody.
No.
And spoilers from here on out. Spoilers from here on out for the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. If you haven't read it, if you don't plan on reading it, whatever.
So
from here on, there's going to be spoilers from everything, from the Shibuya to the Culling game, all that.
Yeah, I was about to say, last time we talked about the arc after where the show left off a little bit.
Yes,
I had just gone to Shibuya.
Yeah.
So, yes, the whole Shibuya arc, like, bruh, just the setup was crazy. Like you said, like, the fact that, like, every chapter, somebody's going down. I was like...
Literally.
I didn't think, like, and here we go with the spoilers, I didn't think Nanami was really finna die, and then that one hurt, bro. I was like, damn. And he looked at Itadori. He was like,
that hurt
I leave it to you, and it out of here. Mahito was catching bodies in that Shibuya arc, bro. Mahito was not having none of nothing, bro.
Yeah, and he got smoked. Well, he didn't get smoked, but he got swallowed. Pause.
Yeah. I mean, that whole first of all, it was nothing but savagery. Gojo come in, literally off rip, Hanami done. Like,
bye.
And think about how crazy Hanami had gone earlier in the show. He literally come in, kill him next. He literally turned next. Like,
and
oh
but
my
the thing,
god,
they just had the stakes so high. Like, I kind of want to talk about just like how they set it up, right?
Yeah.
They set with the barriers. You're just like, okay. Right here, we got this barrier. Only certain people can enter this barrier, this barrier, this barrier. Only Gojo can come in this one, though.
Yeah.
Right? So, just off rip, Gojo is alone. There's nobody to help him. Nobody. Yeah. On top of that, he's fighting with all these citizens around, these civilians around. Like,
the disfigured humans.
Right. He's like, okay, I can do my shit, but if I go too crazy, all these people are going to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, he's kind of in a pickle. And at the same time, still getting Hanami the fuck out of here.
Literally. He was fighting Hanami, Jogo.
Bruh.
Who else was he fighting?
Even Jogo got 8.
Oh, Chozo, too.
Yeah, Chozo, too.
Yeah.
Jogo got 8 by fucking Sukuna, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Sukuna popped out and killed, like, 3,000. Bruh.
Literally.
Oh, my God.
Well, bruh, it's so much shit. Like, Sukuna, went crazy.
Bruh.
He'd come in. Well, before even that happened, then people summoned Toji, and they thought they was just summoning his body and they could control it. Toji was like,
no.
Fuck no. Immediately start killing people. Immediately start fighting people. Like,
so they had a the Zenin clan head. They had him. They had Maki. They had Megumi. They had who else was it? Nanami, I want to say that was with him.
Yeah, Nanami got smoked.
They was all fighting that cursed spirit, and he took him into that was his innate domain, was the beach, right?
Yeah.
And they took him to the beach, and he's beating all of their ass, literally smoking them all.
Megumi
and then Toji pulled up.
Oh yeah, Toji.
One weapon and got him out of here like literally. That. They was like, wait, what the fuck is going
What's
on?
so funny to me is at no point Megumi ever realized that was his dad.
Yeah. But even when he was young, he didn't give a fuck about his dad. So I think even like, because at the end of the Gojo arc, he went up to Megumi and was like, "Yeah, like, your dad." He's like, "I don't care." I don't even know, bro. So you ain't got to tell me who killed him. It don't matter. I don't even want to know. But what's funny is the dad didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
He didn't say like, yeah, you know, you're my son. He asked him. He was like, what you go by? He was like, Fushiguro. He was like, okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah. But even before that, I want to talk about the fact that Toji was going so crazy that he was like, freaking Megami was like, I gotta summon, like, he summoned like the shit. He was like, I can't even control this, so if I let this go, like, I'm damn near finna die too. Fuck it. He let him go, and then that shit started going so crazy that Sukuna had to come out,
literally
whooped his dumb ass, killing people everywhere. Like,
and what's crazy is for a minute the thing was keeping up with Sukuna.
Well, they force fed him 10 fingers.
Oh, that's crazy.
All, before that, Itadori was getting smoked left and right by Chozo. Like,
he was getting bodied by Chozo. He was.
I don't know how he damn near even survived that shit. Like,
he ended up winning, all right?
No. What am I thinking? He was laying there bleeding, and then those 2 little girls came over, fed him the fingers.
Wait, now hold on, cause he was fighting Chozo. Was getting his ass beat by Chozo, and then he turned on the water, and they was fighting.
And he still lost.
Wait, what happened? How did he lose? I'm trying to remember.
He did this shit. Chozo did the shit where he drew him in, and then his blood exploded.
Oh yeah. So he's sitting there, and then the girl with the phone came out.
Yeah, fed him on the fingers, and Sukuna came out, and everybody's like kneeling to him, and he was like, "Fuck are y'all doing?" Immediately killed Jogo. like Jogo is on his side, and immediately like, you're out of here.
Well, he was like, he fed him the 10 fingers, and then Sukuna came out. And the 2 girls, they like kneeled down like quick as fuck. He was like, okay, like we know what time it is. But Jogo was like, he was on the knee, but he didn't have his head down. He was on the knee. And Sukuna literally chopped the top of his head off. It was like, you kind of too high right now. You need to get a little bit lower.
Literally.
What the fuck? And then the girls was like, we have a favor to ask for you. He was like, okay, I'll do it. What is it? He was like, we need you to do this and this. He was like, okay, I'll do it. And then killed him.
Well, no, he was like, okay, and then afterwards he was like, what makes you think you can ask a favor of me? Killed him.
Oh, God.
He just started going so different.
So then he get into it with Jogo. And it's like, he's fighting Jogo. He's like, since you fire, let's fight with fire. Fuck it.
Literally.
You know what I mean? Let's fight with fire. Since you're the fire guy, let's fight with fire.
Yeah.
Bodied him.
Yep, cooked him. He's
my God. Jogo pulling down meteors and shit, like.
You gotta peep how the original entire cast of like villains after this arc is done.
Oh my God!
Geto, Hanami, Jogo, Mahito. They all gone in one arc. All the villains we seen in the whole show is gone.
Oh my God!
I feel like
so many amazing fights, so many great fights. If we want to talk about Mechamaru versus Mahito, fire.
Oh my God! Yeah, the giant Mechamaru.
Woo!
First of all, that is when I knew Mahito was on some different shit, because I low-key didn't think he was gonna win that. When he
it was looking scary for him for a second.
When he won that, I was like,
it was looking real scary for him, because he had the little piercer thing, the simple domain, and he pierced him with it, and he was like changing the shape of his soul or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Mahito got out of that shit, bro.
Well, when Mahito found his like final form, he was like, "This is who I truly am." That shit was hard.
Yeah, he had the tail and some more shit.
Literally.
Woo! Yeah.
I still think it's crazy though that like, well, knowing the backstory, it makes sense that like all Kenjaku or whatever they want to call it had to do to get Gojo was just be like, Satoru, like, what's up? And he was so shook that, because that was he said his best friend, like, the closest friend he ever had. He was so shook that like that got him, like, the strongest character in this universe, like, that's all it took.
They were saying that only like a couple seconds passed in like real time, but in Jogo's mind a minute passed.
Gojo's.
In Gojo's mind.
Yeah.
Wait, did I say Jogo or Gojo?
You said Jogo.
Whatever.
In Gojo's mind.
In Gojo's mind a minute passed, and that was all it needed for him to get sealed.
Yeah.
And even when he got sealed, he was like, this shit is kind of mild.
He was like, I have faith.
He was in the box chilling like.
Literally.
I got faith in everybody.
He's such a cool ass, bruh.
Nobra dies. Like, damn.
Yeah, bruh. So then, like, Maki, like, got super injured. We didn't, at the time, know what was going to happen to her. And then Kujisaki getting cooked. I'm like, there is no prisoners in this arc.
Kujisaki got... This my thing. When she come back, I hope her face is okay. you think they're going to give her the Maki treatment?
I don't know, bruh. But, like I was saying to you earlier, bro, I was sick when Maki came back. I'm like, damn, they really did her dirty.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. She actually got a super boost.
Literally,
she got a super buff.
As soon as Mai died, she was like, demon time. After that. She killed the whole clan.
Her dad is so cocked though. Her dad tried to kill both of them.
Literally, he was like, the only thing holding me back is y'all. Imagine saying that to your daughters.
And this is the thing. The one of the things I really like about the show is even the heroes are super cutthroat.
Yeah.
And the villains are damn near even worse. Even like the regular people. Like fucking what's his name? What's the blonde hair dude? He's also part of the Hidden Clan, but he was pissed that Megumi got it over him.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
But
Maki came up to him and he was like, you're not even good for anything. Like, what are you doing here? Like, I damn near about to kill you. You know what I mean? Like, he was talking to her crazy. Like, he was saying like, you don't have no inherited technique. Like, you basically nothing. All you had going for you was your face, and now that's fucked up too.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. Like,
I just like she's going through cooking everybody, and I like the panels like showing her next to Toji. They was like, oh shit, this is like Toji, and I love that whole idea that like Mai brought up to her right before like she died. She was like,
burn all this shit down.
She was like, I have cursed energy and you don't, is because we're twins. You got all the strength. I got all the cursed energy. She was like, once I'm gone, like, you finna be like really crazy. Ooh. And what's crazy is, remember, don't they technically have her like some cock like grade 3 or grade 2 or some shit?
Yeah,
like,
they got her.
She got a whole clan out of here.
Smoked the whole clan, everybody, bruh. No survivors
except for Megumi.
Yeah. Well, she ain't trying to kill him. Yeah. They actually like in tune.
Yeah.
Man, smoked the whole clan. I really like I said, I like how even the heroes is cut though. Mai wasn't no live for yourself, like forget them. She was like, no, burn all this shit down. Fuck that.
And then
tear this shit up.
Maki never questioned it. Maki was like, bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And did exactly that. And did exactly that.
Everybody.
Bro, this shit is, oh my God.
And I texted you this the other day, bro. Have you read the prequel yet?
No.
God damn, you need to read that shit. Okotsu is Yuta,
cold.
One of my favorite characters.
He cold.
Because he was really hard in the prequel, but it was really just Riku or what is it? The fucking name.
The spirit?
Yeah.
I think it is Riku.
Yeah, Riku. She was kind of doing all of it. He didn't really have a grip on it. He didn't know how to control it.
Yeah.
He came back, and now they acting like he on Gojo level, and he's.
I was saying
I thought he was really coming after you.
Nigga, he killed.
Yeah, he did kill him. He did kill him.
I'm not just killed him. Bodied him, got him out of there, quick.
I was like kind of sick for a second because I was like, damn, he one of my favorites. He really about to go after Itadori. Like, obviously, he the main. Like, bro, I love Itadori. He's a great man. He got Itadori
out of there,
but he cooked his shit. I was so happy when he woke back up and he was like, yeah, I was just doing this shit for Gojo.
Oh God, he was like, yeah, I was fucking around.
Literally.
Like, how you just but you really gotta peep how crazy it is. He really pulled up, and Chozo was like, okay, I'm gonna fight him. You go fight him.
Yeah.
And he died. Like he literally just like he done fought Mahito. He done fought everybody up to this point, and Yuka pulled up and killed him.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
and
bro.
The point I want to make about all of this is Yuta's super OP, and where the last chapter left off is they said they were finding what is dude's name, the third year, that Yuta said is even stronger than him.
I forgot his name, but he runs the club.
Yeah, the chapter that came out last week.
Yeah, he run the club.
If Yuta's that lit, this dude's supposed to be more lit.
I'm kind of sick that they didn't actually let Panda and Itadori go at it like that.
Well, they was just kind of faking.
They should have. I feel like that would have been a perfect opportunity to let them really get to it.
Yeah, I can see what you mean, but bruh, that Gojo like in the past arc and that Shibuya arc animated are for me nuts.
Crazy.
I will say this whole culling game shit, I still don't understand for real. Until I see it in action,
that's what I was saying. He was saying like a lot of the rules are like confusing and blah blah blah, but I'm saying like I think it's gonna be easier to understand once you get actually into the flow of things. Like once you realize how the rules are implemented in specific situations. Like, and I feel like this goes back to you were just watching Hunter, but the Greed Island arc.
Yeah.
Like the Greed Island has a lot of rules about cards and this and this and this and that. You don't have to remember all the rules. You just gotta know like what you can and can't do, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like in that sense, like it's gonna be turned still.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I can't see this show having a bad arc. I just can't see it. I just don't know what that would look like.
Literally. Can we talk about that theory that I was texting you the other day that we were kind of like?
Yeah. So yeah, we end up being both right.
Well, not even that. That about Kenjaku, about the curse wombs.
Oh yes,
I want to talk about that.
Let's talk about Kenjaku first. Though.
Yeah,
because it's gonna coincide.
So we are so goofy, bro. We arguing for hours about something, and we're both right, but because we don't want to listen, we still are. Like, so that's the most me and you like thing ever, bro.
Literally. Like, so it came out during the Shibuya arc that Geto is not actually Geto. It's actually Kenjaku or Noritoshi. Kamo, which is like one of the oldest, evilest sorcerers ever to exist, point blank period, right? Kamo's body was taken over by Kenjaku, which is the spirit. But I was saying that this is the thing. I thought that so they showed a picture of Kamo's face, and I thought I didn't think that he was possessed by like a spirit. I thought that was actually him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they showed the shit on his head, but I'm thinking that's him. You know, I feel like I'm not explaining this well.
No, I can't see what you meant. I thought
that was actually his face.
That he was like the originator of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
My whole point was like they kept saying like that Kenjaku Tengen, Master Tengen, who is like the know-all in this universe. He was like, nah, Kenjaku's been around like because. They for a while in the story they were like, oh, it's really Kamo. That's who they all thought it was. And Master Tengen was like, nah, that shit's been around like since Sukuna. Like, so I thought that was kind of cool. Though.
Yeah, I was saying
that we don't know shit about it for real. Yeah. All we know is that it can control people, and that obviously it's really smart because it picked Kamo, who was like you said, notoriously evil and strong, and then Geto, who is
before he died was already an asshole.
Yeah, well, yeah, and Geto has like the powers that he needed. Like,
you
know what I mean?
Curse manipulation.
Yeah, exactly.
Idol transfiguration. Like he also set up Mahito and Jogo like that. They was so he created them because he was supposed to let them develop, and then he was gonna absorb them like he did with Mahito. But Jogo ended up getting killed.
Yeah,
by Sukuna, so he couldn't do that. But he still ended up getting Mahito, which is crazy.
And then on his way out, what did he do? He just unleashed all the spirits he had. Like,
oh my
all
god,
the curses over.
That's so
Tokyo.
foul. So
or Japan.
But I was saying how so when they revealed that like that it's not actually Geto, right? I'm thinking it was Kamo in Geto's body.
That's what they all thought. Yeah, like in the
story.
Right.
And you were saying how it's a spirit that possessed them, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, bro, it's the brain that moved from body to body, and he just prepare a new body before blah blah blah. And it's actually both.
Yeah, it's actually both.
So I'm like, bro, nah, you're completely wrong. He's like, bro, you're wrong. The whole time we both right.
Literally.
So pretty much Kenjaku was just an evil ass spirit. He's a brain. Or his form is the brain, right? Yeah. So he's the brain. He cut the people scalp off, put his brain in, and then he's now in control of that body, and he moves from body to body. And that's the main thing.
He's in control of like all their curse techniques and
correct.
All that. It's not like he's just in the body.
Right. So. Complete control of all of that. Right. So this goes into Itadori because they showed a flashback of Itadori's
parents.
No, not his parents, but his dad.
And his mom. His mom was in there too.
No, it wasn't his mom. I think that was his stepmom.
I mean,
allegedly. Well, this is what we're about to talk about. Also, another question about Kamo. They said he's the evilest sorcerer like of all time. I want to know: did he get possessed and then do those experiments, or did he do those experiments and then Kenjaku was like, "Oh, I want him because he fucked up," and then went and got him?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? Either way, he's still an asshole.
Yeah.
But this goes back to Itadori. So they showed a flashback. It was Itadori's grandpa, which we saw in like the first episode. Remember him? He was like in the bed, blah blah blah. They show Itadori's dad, and he's holding Itadori, and he's like, "I'm so happy I got a son finally. This and that. I want to raise him." And the granddad is like, "Bruh, like you wanted to have a kid with the other shorty, but like this girl right here, if you keep talking to her, you gonna end up dead or something." Like she kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so she walked in, and she got the stitches.
Yeah.
You know what that mean?
Yeah.
Ugh. You know what that mean? Mm-hmm. So I think they're kind of implying that that he wanted to have a baby with his first wife, but ended up having a baby with the other girl. So I think what happened was, this is just my theory. This is our theory that Itadori is a death wound painting, right? Yeah. So the death wound paintings there's nine.
Chozo is one.
Right. Chozo, and the other guy.
Two of them were the ones that they killed at the end of season 1.
Yeah. So Nobara and Itadori killed the other two. Chozo is the third brother, right? Mm-hmm. So those are the 3 that Jujutsu Kaisen had that they recovered. Yeah. They said that the other 6 never got recovered. They didn't say whether they got destroyed or not. They just said that they didn't get recovered, right? Yep. So I'm thinking that Kamo, Kenjaku, whatever. I'm calling him Kamo. Kamo, he had the other 6. Put 1 in the other girl body, which was Itadori dad's second wife. Mixed his blood, mixed his blood in with it, and then mixed Itadori's dad blood or whatever. You know what I mean? Like did that whole process, and now Itadori is born, and he's death painting, and that's why he's such a god. Yeah,
that's why he's always been like super strong and like.
Because they were saying even before he was a sorcerer, he was a track athlete, fucking
literally.
Track star.
They said that he had superhuman strength, and the thing that really, like, besides for that does it for me is, like, mid-fight with Chozo's all of a sudden, he's like, you're my brother.
Same thing, and I can feel it.
Same thing Toto
This not just saying,
But he's like, from then on out, he's like, you're my brother. Like, this is my brother.
Yeah, I can tell that that's my bro. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So I feel like, why would he do that unless it's going to just become a meme? That
I don't think
people
so.
Keep doing that.
That would be funny, though. how Itadori just so live, everybody want to be his brother. Literally. But I don't think this is a Toto type thing. I think this is really Chozo being like, hold on, we feel the same. This is kind of weird. Yeah. We might be, because then he had a flashback. I don't know if the flashback was real or not, if you just imagine it, but I think they actually are tied in some way. So I think
that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be a live tie-in. Yeah.
Is that Itadori is a curse womb. So.
Yeah, literally.
I think it's a good theory, honestly. And if we end up being right, you best bet I'm going to talk my shit about that.
Literally. And even if we wrong, I feel like the explanation that they give is still going to be turned regardless.
Yeah. I feel like the other explanation is going to be that, like, Kenjaku intentionally took that body so that he could make a baby, like, of himself. Yeah. Like, with his energy in it. Yeah. Which would mean that maybe he was intentionally trying to make a vessel for Sukuna.
Oh.
Which would be
I feel you.
Super crazy.
I feel you. So yeah, right. So if he's not a deaf wound painter, then he just took over that lady and then got fucked.
It's also like they keep saying about Itadori this whole time, like it's very special that he can control Sukuna. Like that's not some normal shit.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
They said vessel like that comes around like every 100 years or something like
that. Crazy. How he could just like suppress Sukuna like that.
Literally, they said he's 15 fingers deep now. Like
crazy.
Like the fact that I didn't think at 15 he would still be able to control him, and he still is. Like,
well, Itadori is gradually getting stronger too. So I mean, I guess that's the explanation. Yeah, that's crazy. Damn.
That whole fight too. Him and Mahito's fight when Mahito started hitting the black flashes. I was like,
and then Toto hit a black flash. Toto was like, all right, now these niggas doing all these black flashes. I can't be the only one left out. I can't be the only one left out.
When Toto came in and saved him, he was like, brother. I was like, yes, sir. And then he got his arm cut off. He was still trying to clap and
He was like, oh, nah, he hit his leg or some shit like that. Oh,
yeah, that's what's so fucked up, too, is now Toto don't got a hand. Like, fucking.
Yeah, bro.
Toe got his arm cut off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody came out of this shit unscathed. Like,
but I think Toto, even without the hand, is still going to be a god.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think that really matters much to him. He's just going to be punching with the nub now.
Literally.
He's just going to punch with the nub, literally. Yeah. But, yeah, Toto, every time Toto and Itadori link up for a fight, it's gas. Yeah. No matter what.
This I just
can't. And I hope they keep. I hope they keep setting up situations where they fight in tandem because they just work. Yeah, it's just one of those things where like y'all just work together, personality wise, fighting style wise. Like it just meshes. It's just good. Yeah, you know what I mean.
And this is the first manga I've read completely all the way through since like I was a kid reading Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, and this shit is just great. Like I was never bored reading this shit ever. Like at any point. Man, when they were explaining the culling game, I was kind of like, like I don't know. But then they followed it up by immediately getting the Maki, like cooking everybody.
I think this culling game shit, even though you're saying this, the rules are confusing. I think this culling game shit is gonna be crazy because they setting it up for it to be just hands the whole shit. Yeah, they were saying you get points by killing other sorcerers. If you don't kill another sorcerer in this amount of time, you gonna die too.
Yeah, I want to see people go crazy. Yeah, like I want to see Yuta go crazy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of them ones where it's like this is just straight violence the entire time, literally.
And I
think that's the main point of the rules because they were saying how like you have to get a certain amount of points. You have to stay over a certain amount of points to even be in the game. If you out of the game, then you dead. Mm-hmm. if you even walk into one of these buildings, you in the game. You got no choice to play in this game.
Basically,
and you got to kill this.
Has to, yeah.
Right. You got no choice to play this game. If you going to play, then you got to kill somebody. If you're not going to play, you going to die. Right?
Yeah.
You got to get
like forced murder.
Right. Like
right. Saw shit.
Right. You get enough points and you can put a rule in, like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that rule, even though we talk about all the rules being, I feel like that rule is going to be one of the ones where it's like some shit changes.
What about
like, that's
the
gonna
rule
be a big
that
twist?
If you release Gojo, you are automatically?
Oh man. Oh no, that wasn't a culling game rule. That was a Jujutsu High rule.
Oh wow.
They said that he's
he's an accomplice.
Yeah, he's an accomplice, that he's banned from, or not banned, or he's shunned from the Jujutsu world, and if you try to release him, that's a criminal act against the whole Jujutsu world. Like, damn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how cold Gojo is, because Gojo is the only person right now in the Satoru family. I think it's only him.
Yeah. Well, he's also like the first person I think they said to have 6 eyes, like in like a century.
Yeah, have 6 eyes and infinity.
Yeah.
Because only one can exist at a time.
Yeah.
That's why they were saying that Kenjaku tried to kill Gojo a couple times. It didn't work out. He done lost to the 6 eyes already a couple times.
Yeah.
So he was just like, okay, I'm just gonna seal him now, because even if he does kill him, another one could just pop up in however long. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, so he just gonna seal him.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, was that not necessarily that he'd face Gojo, but that he had lost to people who had the 6 eyes in the past.
Yeah, he's lost to the 6 eyes and infinity already before a couple times. So this time he just like, okay, I'm just gonna seal this nigga off. So literally, you know, how long do you think he get unsealed in this culling game?
I think that will probably be like the ending of it. I feel like that's like the end goal of
where it's like
arc.
They about to lose, and then Gojo come out like, hey guys, I'm here, and then just literally smoke the entire other side.
I just want to see this new dude in Yuta just go crazy.
Yeah.
By next pod, you need to read the prequel, and the next chapter will be out, so then we can talk about all that together.
Literally, that shit is crazy. Let's see, what else do we have?
Only shit I see was that Lamar Jackson statue shit, which I don't even know.
Just to get into some quick, end of pod stuff. Lamar Jackson is getting a statue outside of Louisville Stadium. I mean, makes sense. That's pretty turnt, right? Yeah. That's pretty turnt. Yeah. I feel like it's because he only been gone for 2-3 years. Yeah. It was like, yeah, you pretty much our GOAT, so we gonna give you the statue. But people were saying that like it's undeserved, and they was hating on him. I'm like, how can you hate on? He was basically a god in college. Like, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean?
I think what they're saying is like he never got to a championship, never got to the playoffs, never won a championship, but like, even got there. But didn't he win a Heisman? Yeah. And he also won an MVP in the NFL.
Like, bro, so y'all need to be repping him hard as fuck.
Just off of those two things in conjunction, like he deserves a statue.
Yeah, literally.
How many other Louisville players ever are gonna like win the Heisman and the NFL MVP? Like,
the other thing I wanted to talk about was this is just quick. This is some funny shit I saw. So a couple of days ago, it was MTV's like 40-year anniversary. Damn. Some shit like that, right? Like it was like 40-year anniversary or when they first aired. Uh-huh. And they said that they celebrated it by playing Ridiculousness all day.
Don't they do that every day?
Exactly. What? Like, how did Rob Dyrdek, like, he got to know something about some execs. Got to.
I don't know.
If you turn on MTV right now,
it's ridiculous.
There's ridiculous.
The thing is like, obviously it's got to be a good strategy or they wouldn't keep doing it. Like, if they weren't getting ratings doing that, they wouldn't keep doing it. So it's obvious that it's working. Like,
oh my god, that shit is hilarious. And are they even still doing new Ridiculousness?
I think so, but I think how frequently.
I saw that they got a spinoff. Isness, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like
deliciousness.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. Yeah,
that. They gonna start doing. They can start doing spinoff of the Ishness, whatever. That's nuts. Hey, bro, Rob Dyrdek got MTV in a fucking chokehold. Literally. If you get on MTV right now, okay, I'm serious. Get on the guide, right? Go to MTV. It's gonna say Ridiculousness. You can scroll over forever, and it's gonna say Ridiculousness. You might get one catfish there.
The thing is yeah, like they might have like one new show at like 7, like a new episode or something, but that's it.
That shit is crazy, bro. Shout out to Rob Dyrdek, bro. Ohio GOAT. You know he from here?
I didn't.
That nigga from Dayton.
I believe it.
Real shit. He really from Dayton.
That makes sense.
Hey man, we got some stars here, bro. Rob Dyrdek, Steven Spielberg,
Ohio,
Ronnie Hunch.
Always bursts a lot of. A lot of legends. I mean, don't we got the most presidents ever? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
William Howard Taft.
The Wright brothers, like.
Oh God.
Literally, we wouldn't be flying if it wasn't for a while.
Who else? Harambe. You know what I mean?
That's a Cincinnati legend.
Oh God. I was just talking about how it's crazy that we really got like top 3 zoo in the country.
I don't even be going to zoos like that, so it's like, what does that mean? Like, I went to the Denver Zoo, and I will be honest, it was mid compared to ours. But like,
damn. I think I'm just spoiled because I think we just spoiled because we grew up with Cincinnati Zoo. Yeah. So we walking around like, we done seen the Cincinnati Zoo millions of times, whether it be just for fun or on field trips, blah blah blah.
I ain't been that shit in like 10 years.
Right. So then we go to another zoo, and it's like, oh, then this is kind of ass. Even though we used to Cincinnati Zoo the whole time, Cincinnati Zoo, damn near number 1 in the country. Well, what the fuck?
I haven't gone there since Harambe happened.
Yeah, literally. I think there's just a sign that zoos in general are not fun. There's no reason. Like, I feel like what am I going to the zoo to do?
I feel like people in this like state of age like have gotten to the point where it's like they understand that zoos are fucked up.
Yeah.
Like it used to be like just like, oh, animals. Like I can't lie. When I went to the zoo, I was like, fuck it, I'm here. Like I'm gonna see some shit. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like people know like it's fucked up. Like zoocosis, like all that shit.
Well, what is that?
Zoocosis is, have you ever been to a zoo and seen an animal walking in a circle?
Oh.
It's like a mental like condition that animals who live in captivity get, and it's like them like literally going crazy. It's like almost like Alzheimer's for animals.
Damn. Like, from just being stuck in that cage all day?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because most like big cats and shit, like their natural territory is miles, so it's like they in a like little cage like as big as this fucking room, like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
So yeah, zoos is really kind of fucked up for real, but
that shit is crazy, bro. The reason I was talking about that is because that video of the we got a hippo named.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Fiona. They be sucking off the hippo, bro. I'm sick of hearing
what?
People outside of Cincinnati
they sucking off the hippo.
Wouldn't know what I meant, but ever since that hippo was born, bro, I hear about Fiona like almost every fucking day, and I don't care about this goddamn hippo.
They got Fiona be on the news.
She had her own ice cream.
Fiona be on billboards. Yeah. You can't be in the city without hearing about Fiona. But I think a video of Fiona went viral because she was chewing a
watermelon.
Yeah, chewing a watermelon.
That was kind of wild because they literally just put the whole watermelon in her mouth.
Bro, like, do you know how violent and dangerous hippos are, bro?
They say they're the most dangerous animal, like, to humans there is.
Bro, hippos kill more people per year than sharks.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You got to realize how big a hippo is. Hippos is like 7-8 feet tall, like a couple tons. They run like 40 miles per hour. I was about
to say, they get
Teeth
going.
is this long. Like, what the
they
fuck?
They can swim. Like.
Bro, they can swim fast as fuck. They can run on the bottom of the... Oh, my God. Like, bro, what the fuck?
I don't want no smoke with a hippo.
You really had a peep. Like, what do God really be making? Like, I think we talked about moose on here one day.
Yeah.
Like, a moose is just like an 8-foot-tall snow horse with horns. Literally. Like, what... I don't know, bro. This shit is crazy. Humans is really ass. Now I feel like I kind of understand why we created capitalism and shit, because we couldn't survive out there with them niggas. It's over with. We gotta, we gotta fix the game to work in our favor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
we're not gonna be out there fuck with the hippos. We gotta create some system where we feel empowered. Because out here, it's over with. It's over with. It's no way. I feel like even regular animals will get us out of here. Like, how many pit bulls could you fight hand to hand and win?
That is true. I mean,
what's the threshold? I think I can beat 2 pit bulls.
Yeah, I was about to say more than 2. It's looking scary.
One is looking scary
because they jaw lock onto you. So if you get 1 or 2, like, what are you finna start
They say
doing?
1 and 2.
Like, literally, like they start biting you, lock their jaw. What the fuck are you gonna do? Like,
a pit bite your calf, and then the other one come up. Yeah, no.
Don't you literally have to get like fucking like metal shit to like get their jaw?
No, that's an exaggeration. They do have strong jaws, but no, that's an exaggeration.
I just
that
know
shit's
about
crazy.
lock jaw. Like, if they decide to do that, which I mean
it's fucked up.
A normal pit bull would never do that unless like if you're fighting
unless you want bullshit. Yeah, literally.
Then they might do it.
Like just one regular pit bull is probably like the average American is getting smoked by 1 pit bull. Dead ass.
My thing is, as soon as like if your legs get taken away, you're kind of fucked.
Say goodbye.
You can kick them hoes, but like as soon as that shit's done,
God.
if they get your legs like,
and
because you put your arm in, once your arm bit, you're fucked. Like,
bruh,
you know what I mean?
And just because I've raised a pit bull, so I know like them motherfuckers is really strong. I'm talking about strong. Yeah. Animal strength and human strength is different strength.
Yeah.
My pit bull is about 80, 85 pounds, I want to say. And that's kind of big for a pit.
Yeah.
That nigga be pulling me. Like,
yeah?
I'm not little. Bro, that shit is crazy. Bone density out of this world. He jumped off a cliff one day. He jumped off the ledge one day. I was like, come here. And he jumped and we headbutted each other. He was cool. I had a concussion. He was chilling. He was over there, you know, like running around. I'm like, bro, what the like, my fucking head hurt. He was chilling though. Bro, his shit felt like a fucking boulder. I was like, what is going on? Fast as fuck. Energetic, like, bro. One pit bull is probably smoking like 60-80% of Americans, literally. Especially considering most Americans are out of shape, obese, all that. Yeah. Bro. Yeah. And now they wants to go up against the hippo. Fuck out of here.
It's nothing you can do against a hippo, bro.
Literally nothing.
I think that's why they're so
literally
obese.
Nothing. I'm talking about there's nothing you can do.
You can't do anything.
Even against the shark. Even against the shark in the water.
You can punch him in the nose.
You can punch him in the nose. You can eye gouge. Even if you get up against a bear, and even this too. If a bear wants you, it's over with. It's curtains. Yeah. A bear is one of them ones. If a bear wants you, it has you. Point blank period.
I feel like that's the same shit with big cats. Like if a jaguar like hunting you, like you're fucked. Panther, cheetah, like bro, you're done.
If a big cat is hunting you, you're not gonna know until you ate.
Literally. That's true.
But bro, you fucking what was I about to say? Yeah, a bear. Bro, listen, this is real shit. They use like if the only thing that's like works against bears is number one, if it just decide to not fuck with you. And they got like bear mace for bears.
Yeah.
But even that don't like put the bear down. It just like annoy it enough to be like, okay, fuck this.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
It just be like, it's not worth it.
Yeah. If the bear wants you, it has you.
Revenant?
Point blank period.
Literally.
There's nothing you could do. Ain't no eye gouge, no nothing. None of that. You're dead. Point blank.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, bro. Imagine we had bears. Like, I think the most dangerous thing we got here is like bucks or like coyotes. I see coyotes from now, but coyotes is kind of small.
Coyotes, yeah, like they run in packs. I don't think they can fuck with humans for real, but they be fucking up dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pan could smoke a coyote though. I'm gonna put a picture of my dog right here. Pan could get a coyote out here.
One coyote,
easily.
Yeah, but coyotes be in packs.
Yeah.
Pan probably not taking a whole pack.
That's another thing. You know, in Africa, like hyenas and lions be on it like that. Like it's like actual like beef with them.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. I thought that was only in Lion King. But hyenas is big too.
What about a honey badger, bro?
Oh my god.
They said, do you remember what they said honey badgers be doing to lions, bro?
What?
This is some off the wall shit, but I swear to God, I heard this shit before, bro. They said honey badgers be running because they quick. If like they got beef with a lion, they will run under a lion and bite their dick off, bro.
Oh!
No
way!
Like honey badger run under that, bite they shit, bro.
At that point, the lion lost.
Literally, it's done.
Damn.
Honey badgers be taking down lions, bro. Think about this shit. A honey badger in Africa, they be eating killer bees. Like they just eat them shits. They be in the nest just eating like. They
kill honey badgers eat king cobras and shit. Like,
literally.
Shit that if a king cobra bite a human,
honey badger diets.
Come on, bro.
Cobras, killer bees, and lion dick.
Lion dick.
Literally, like honey badgers is different, bro. They is too different, bro.
Sick as hell.
Think about that, bro. There's no way that animal was not OP just off they diet, bro. Like if you fucking with cobras and killer bees and lions willingly, bro, like
I heard that honey badgers be like biting like giraffe ankles and knocking them niggas down too. No, really though, because it's not like a giraffe can like see, like a giraffe is up here walking shit. Imagine you just walking and then you feel something on your ankle, like what the fuck is that?
Literally,
like damn, that shit kind of hurt. All the time it's a honey badger, like damn.
Honey badgers are just different, bro. Like,
what the fuck is going on, bro? Motherfuckers in the animal kingdom is shit is just different, bro. This is what I'm saying. We had to create something because there's no way we could have survived out there at all. Shit is crazy, bro.
That's true.
Life is crazy. This is why I wish I was a fucking Saiyan, bro. Real shit. It is what it is, bro. All right, I think that's the end.
Literally,
be this in a episode 13 coming to a close.
14.
14?
Yeah, this 14.
You right, 14. Episode 14 coming to a close. All right, hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, you can follow us on all socials and our podcast. Follow our personal socials. Everything is in the description. Timestamps, all of that. If you like the video, make sure you like the video and subscribe for more. You know. There's no more breaks, none of that. We putting content out heavy. It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, we will see you.